Good evening, everyone. Welcome. I am RxOliver. These are my friends, and tonight we're playing Mothership. This is Down the Hatch. I'm playing tonight with Sarah, Martin, Therator, and our games master, Phil, who will introduce our game. Take it away, Phil.
Okay. So yeah, as Oliver says, we are playing a one shot of Mothership tonight called Down the Hatch. It was written by Gabe L. You can find his stuff on under Daily Ritual Press on itch.io. We're using some music tonight that is, as always, produced by the wonderful White Bat Audio, Carl Casey, and you can find him on Bandcamp as well as YouTube and various other places. Okay, so that's that out of the way. So before we actually start the scenario, we are going to create the characters on stream. It's pretty quick. It'll only take a few minutes. The only thing I'm going to tell everybody for starters is that everybody is employees of the Chronodyne Corporation, which is it's a big corporation that runs mining installations on like various planets and moons and asteroids. You are on a moon, an outpost on a moon called Orbis 4, which is a distant moon on the outer reaches of the solar system. So that's all we need to know for starters. So normally there's a few character choices. There's Marines, there's androids, there's scientists, and there's Teamsters. So Teamsters are kind of generally like blue collar workers, from like office workers to engineers and mine workers and things like that. So all the characters, because of the scenario, all the characters are going to be Teamsters tonight. There's no Marines, no scientists, no androids. But there are customization options within that class, so they're not all going to be like just copies of each other. So if you double click on your character token, it will open up your character sheet, and I'm going to make a dummy one just so I can talk you through it. Let me create a dummy. Okay, so you will see various things on the character sheet. You've got your name at the top. You've got credits, which are how much money. Then beneath your name, it says class and rank.
That's his Teamster, eh?
Yes. So don't put write anything in as yet.
Okay.
So down the left hand side, you've got your 4 stats, which all your rolls are derived from. Below that, you have got an empty list where your skills will be listed. So basically skills give you bonuses between 10 and 20, depending on the level of skill that goes on to a skill roll. So for instance, if you were making a combat roll and you had a skill that gave you a bonus when firing a weapon, then you would click on the combat skill and you would add you'd click on combat ability and you'd add the combat skill on as well, so it'd give you a better chance. And when you're making skill rolls in Mothership, it's a percentage system, and you need to roll under. If you roll equal or over, it's a fail. Anytime you rolled doubles, that's a critical. So if it was a successful roll, it's a critical success. If it's a failed roll, it's a critical fail. And any roll of 90 plus is always a fail. On the right hand side, you have got 3 saves. You've got sanity, fear, and body. So sanity is for like dealing with things that break the laws of physics, things that just don't fit in the natural order. Fear is for when you get something that's scary, and body is kind of like Constitution saves in D&D, if you like. So between that, you've got your health, which is essentially like hit points, but you also have wounds. So every time your health is reduced to 0, you take a wound. So most people have a maximum of 2 wounds. So if you take 10, so if it's defaulted to 10 on blank character sheet. So if in this instance, if you took 10 health, you would then take a wound, but then your health would reset. And if at any point you take your maximum number of wounds, that is when you are at risk of dying. You'll make a roll to see if you die or not. Every time you do take a wound, you take an actual wound as well, which will have some in-game effect depending on how that wound was caused. Below health, you've got stress. So Mothership is a stressful game. Anytime you fail a skill check, you will gain stress. Anytime you're in a stressful situation, you will gain stress. Anytime you panic, you might gain stress. So because space is stressful, your stress level can never be lower than 2. But as you panic, your minimum stress level can go up as well. So you become more and more prone to panicking. In the most extreme cases, you can have a heart attack and just die. There are ways to reduce stress. In a one shot, that's probably not going to happen because you need to have a quiet moment to do that. Also, just beneath that is something that says trauma response. So each class reacts in a different way to when people around them panic, and that'll explain how that works. Just above that, you've got armor. Armor has 2 values. Most armor has armor points. So basically, if you had 4 armor points and you took 3 points of damage, you wouldn't take any damage because you've got 4 armor points. If at any point you take damage that is equal to or greater than your armor points, it destroys your armor and you haven't got any armor points left. Some of the better armor has damage reduction as well, which reduces the amount of damage before it's applied to your armor points. I'm not going to go into any more rules. That's more than enough. And if you can't, like I say, if you need a refresher on anything, you're not sure, then we can bring it up or whatever. So the character creation, which is what we're supposed to do, but I'm rambling. At the top on the title bar, you will see a little button that says Character Generator. So if you click on that, it will open a new window. First thing you want to do is put in the name box what your name is.
Got it in.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, cool.
Already got it.
Okay, then in the class one, you've got a little arrow which you click on and gives you a drop-down menu. So down, you want to select Teamster, but the bottom one, not the first one. It's the one that's second from the bottom. The one that says Teamster Mosh 1E.
Nice.
Okay.
So you click on that, and then this is going to ask you to choose to make some skill choices. So you might want to discuss amongst yourselves what skills you're choosing, so you've got like a good spread of skills. You're not doubling up too much.
Oh, okay.
So it'll take you through like a few skill selections. Excuse me.
So where do we select the Teamster from? Sorry.
Where it says class beneath your name.
Oh, and we just have to put it in, right? I thought we had to like select it.
No,
you do know it'll be a drop down. Have you pressed the character? Have you pressed the character generator button?
No. Oh, sorry. That's
Press that, and then a thing comes up.
Sorry, I was on the original.
No, it's okay. So you might want to discuss amongst yourselves what skills you're going to choose. So don't forget, bear in mind that you're all mining engineers or mechanical engineers. So there probably there might be some overlap. Of that.
Yeah.
And there's some things aren't going to be. For instance, you're unlikely to have be trained in botany. That wouldn't make much sense.
What's wrong with botany? I like botany. I was going to do theology.
You can be.
I was going to do theology.
By all means, choose that if you wish to increase your mortality rate.
No, I'm going to take jury rigging. I feel like that's going to be handy if somebody has that. I'm going to take that for my first one.
Okay. What's rim-wise?
Rim,
like streetwise for the rim, the space.
It's
okay.
It's not a sex thing, Sarah. You fucking pervert.
It's not a sex thing or anything to do with cleaning toilets.
I'd ask. Well, that seems like it'd be good to know, right? I don't know.
I will take jury rigging. You take rimwise.
I don't know. I don't know how streetwise, rimwise I'd be.
Well, you get
So,
the
yeah,
expert skill next.
I can't even say it. Rimwise probably wouldn't be much use.
Yeah, probably not here.
So what bit's this one? Because I just clicked a button, it said patch, and now it just says upstanding citizen. So I was like, okay.
Don't choose that yet.
Don't click
Fair
any.
enough.
Don't click any of the dice yet. You just want to. You just want to.
Click the
choose
class team star.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that.
And then it'll
And
come
then
up with a wee
open up
menu.
a window, another little window with a drop down for that says choose one trained skill.
What are you doing for your third or your first one, third?
Yeah, I think
Maybe
I'm going
like-
for computers, maybe, if there are computers on the rigging.
I'm going with
who knows?
explosives for my next one. Jury rigging and then explosives. That's what I'm going
Okay.
with.
What about like geology? Would that be good? We're mechanical
If we're
engineers.
miners, geology is a good one. If we're miners and
Yeah.
mechanical engineers, geology is a good one for miners.
I mean, what type are we? Is it like a battle game? Are we going to be solving a mystery? Can you give us a rough idea so we don't choose?
You are.
You're gonna die. It's Phil's game, Martin. You're gonna die.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if we're not going to talk to anyone, there's no
You're
point
gonna
probably
die.
linguistics, is there?
If you
That's what
ask,
meant.
I will tell you if something. I will tell you if something's going to be completely useless or not. If you ask.
Like
Hey,
Therator
like,
taking pilot in last night's game.
So for instance, theology, rimwise, zoology, chemistry, botany, probably archaeology, art, going to be.
Oh, there you go. See, the rimwise is useless. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I know. I'm actually a little disappointed. So
Asteroid mining comes up on the next one, but I kind of fancy explosives. I think my guy's going to be the explosives guy.
I mean,
Well, I
I'll
don't
probably
even get
take-
explosive for myself.
I wanted just to be the big dumb barbarian, so I was going to take athletics then. So I
That's
could just
fine.
pick
That's
a-
probably
pick
that's
a-
probably a good
pick a-
shout.
that's good. That's good.
Big, I'll be the big and strong one.
We
I
need
will do
someone big and strong.
piloting, if that's alright.
Pilot maybe
I
could be that guy.
I'll do that.
I would say that piloting would not be of serve you much use.
Okay.
Really?
I would, yeah. I'll not let you.
I
pick
think it might
any
come in handy for
complete
somebody
dead
to have the
skills.
asteroid mining one. I'm taking explosives, but I think somebody should take the
I can-
asteroid
I
mining
can take the
one.
mining too. Since I'm a geology, I can take mining.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm doing explosives
does
for my
somebody else
expert
do it?
skill.
I will take hacking then, since I got computers first and take hacking second.
Okay.
There we go, I'm done.
Okay.
So I did jury rigging and then explosives.
Well, Phil, you might have to come and change my sheet because I did the upstanding citizen. It's already added industrial equipment and 0G.
No,
and
yeah,
it's
that's
at
fine.
Oh
You
no,
know-
yeah, that's fine. I've got those as well. That's team
Yeah, you
stuff.
get them by
Yeah,
default.
so-
You get
okay.
them by
Okay.
default for that's the
That's-
default skills for the.
I didn't
the
know if
team
it's because
stuff.
I'd clicked the wrong thing. But then
No.
it
That's what I was
says,
about to ask.
and that's it, right? We choose one thing because then it said something else when I clicked it.
So
Well,
when
you
you
can
that
choose the
that
next one.
Yeah, you choose another one. So if you once you've chose one trained skill, then it'll ask you to choose one expert skill. So
Okay.
basically,
Oh,
trained
yeah,
skill
okay,
gives you get +10 in a trained skill. An expert skill is +15, and a master skill
okay,
skilled
okay.
is +20.
Mm,
And
okay.
we're all choosing a different one, right? Or I'm going to choose hand-to-hand combat. If
You
that's
can,
all
you
right.
can, yeah, you
That
know, you
sounds
can.
normal. That sounds.
Yeah,
good.
I mean, you can have some overlap.
And then it says it again. Choose one trained skill again. So I have to click
Yeah.
something again.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we picked 2 skills basically, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but you can double up on them. Oh, for fuck's sake! Mine just deleted them all, and I've got to do it again. Right. That's just.
Have you maybe opened the thing twice, Martin? That's why it's asking for trained skill twice.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know. It's doing what it wants. It's doing it, but I don't want to press the back button. So I've got athletics and hand-to-hand combat. I'm happy with that.
Oh, am I too quiet, Dave? I'll speak. I'm sorry. I was looking at chat. Sorry.
No.
I was looking at chat. Sorry.
You're fine, Sarah. It's Phil that needs to fix it at his end. You're
need
absolutely
to,
fine.
You just need to be more confident. Speak up.
Okay.
She's absolutely fine.
And use British diction. It's like, you know, use the put the vowels
You are
in
really low.
put the vowels in the right place, and then it'll be fine.
Elocution,
Right.
Really low
elocution,
disco for some reason,
elocution
so I
lessons with
apologise.
Martin. Who'd have guessed it?
Okay. Who would have guessed?
Yep. Well, no one's ever told me I'm quiet. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Has
Yep.
everybody picked their skills?
Yes.
Okay, so once you've done that, the only other thing you have to do is there's a button below that says roll everything. So you just click on the 20-sided dice and that will do everything else.
Loads of dice.
Who's yellow?
I think that was me because mine are filled in.
I have like a steel dice, sort of.
Who's got
Mine-
steel dice?
Yeah,
Those
I'm
are
yellow.
cool.
That's me.
Yeah, you can customize all your dice as well if you want.
Yeah,
All
if you go
different-
to the options, there's a thing. I think it's called Dice So Nice in the
You can
options.
even add special effects and stuff to your dice. as well.
Ooh,
Ooh, and
I
we
do
got
love
free.
flair.
We got loads of random shit appeared on my sheet.
Why do
Yeah.
I have fuzzy handcuffs as a trinket?
Because you're a fucking pervert. Boundary
I mean,
knows.
Only
Yeah.
you can answer that.
Yeah,
Only you can answer that.
Why does
because
this and a pinup model a succubus?
Well, when it asked your pronouns and you chose a woman, it was like,
Okay.
you know, it's like yeah, you're lucky you didn't get like bra or tampons or something. Like so, I don't know. That's
So once you've done that,
Funny.
then I think
Appropriate.
click the save button.
Yep.
Save button. Okay.
I got fuzzy handcuffs
Very
as well, Sarah. I've just noticed. Patch, Queen of Hearts, trinket, fuzzy handcuffs.
Oh,
We could be
how
perverts
funny.
together.
I've got opera glasses because I'm posh.
Very nice.
I've got loungewear and a six-pack of beer and fuzzy handcuffs.
Nice. You like to party. I love it.
So yeah,
So we
just
say-
click on the save button, then it'll transfer it all over to your proper character sheet. Then
All right.
Sweet.
See,
Okay.
how did Martin not get the fuzzy handcuffs? I know, right?
I got them as well. I'm a
So if
pervert
you
as
go
well.
to before we do anything else, well, if you go to your items tab, if you've got any armor or clothes, there'll be a little checkbox that says equipped. So if you click on that, it'll equip it. So it's always a good idea to put your clothes on.
Standard crew attire. That's my armor.
Standard crew here as well.
Wait, where did we... You said
It-
before we closed?
Items tab.
Items tab. So you've got some loungewear. So at the moment you're not wearing any clothes at the moment, just the fluffy handcuffs.
Phil, it still says upstanding citizen. Should I delete that off my sheet because it's coming up as an item name? I don't. So I presume that's just a mistake. But it says I can.
No,
no,
that's your
that's fine.
patch.
It's
I've
just a
got Queen of
patch.
Hearts.
So everybody has like patches. that just
Oh,
go-
okay. I didn't know
with,
because I
like-
clicked it early. If it was
No,
like
no, it's
something
fine.
else.
It's fine. It's just because when you bring up the character creation sheet, you can click on the individual things if you want instead of clicking on the button that does everything all at once. And so you just clicked on one of the individual buttons. It don't matter. It's fine. Totally fine. So just do a quick run over the rest of the character sheet. So first, you've got a series of tabs. You've got a skills tab, which is where all your skills are. You can left click on a skill, and it'll bring up a description of that. So sometimes you'll make a skill roll from the skill, and you'll select a stat as well. Or other times you'll make a stat roll and do it the other way around. So if you click on strength, for instance, then it'll ask you if you want to add a skill to that. Before you can add a skill to that, you need to check to see that's okay. You need to check with me. See if I say that's okay for you to do that.
Okay.
So then you've got the weapons tab. So anytime you're using a weapon, you click on the weapon in the weapons tab, and that'll do some of the calculations.
Got a nail
for
gun.
you. Items. You got some items. Someone's got a stim pack. Wow.
Oh,
I've got a
that's very
stim
good.
pack.
Yeah, you have. So stim pack. It's worth mentioning.
Stim
about
packs can kill you in this game.
Stim packs are like stim packs in Fallout, essentially.
Oh God.
But they are they're kind of dangerous. So every one that you use beyond the first one, you have to roll a 10-sided dice, and if you roll lower than the number of stim packs you've taken during that day, then you have a cardiac arrest and die. But don't worry.
It's brutal.
Don't
eh?
worry. Okay.
But don't worry, you're probably not going to find any stim packs.
I mean, I do find that this game is very anti-drugs. That's all I'm going to say.
I'll stick with
Um,
my 6-pack of
And
beer.
despite that, I still like it.
Okay.
So beer is one of the things that you can use if you I mean, like I said, it's not likely to get a quiet moment, but beer is one of the things that you can use to help relax, along with recreational drugs, sex, and other things can help you
for the
reduce stress. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But I doubt you're going to have a kind of quiet moment for any of that. But anyway, who knows? Who
Yes.
knows?
I mean, Sarah
Um,
can technically force us to have sex because she's got handcuffs. I mean,
So
we
there
might not want-
is.
might not wanna. Women's
so there's-
choice. Women's choice.
So there's the bio tab as well. You can write in the background, but we're not going to bother with that. These characters aren't going to live long enough for that. Then you got a notes tab where you can keep notes. It's kind of a kind of limited
Oh, that's nice.
WordPad thing. And then the final one is relationships. So you can use this. So if we're going to use this, everybody has to use it. So it basically gives you a relationship link to the other characters. If you look, there is a little dice symbol next to each person, to the right of each person's name. So if you click on that, it will give you a relationship. But we only can, like I said, we can only do it if everybody wants to do it.
It says only the GM can roll relationships.
Okay, does everybody want a relationship?
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
I don't mind
Yeah,
that.
why not?
Okay, so there, Dana Mulder and Bud Goody's relationship. Oh God, what's he say? Ambivalent. Their communication is stilted and formal.
Stilted informal. It's because we're both perverts. We know each other from the pervert club, and we don't want to acknowledge that at work. So when we go past each other at work, we're like, Dana, Bud. Then we're like total serious.
Gus
Pretending we don't
Moser,
know each other.
shared trauma, the only survivors of a past disaster.
That's funny.
Uh,
We
Big
survived the
Red.
bus crash.
Oh, Big Red, romantic.
Yes,
They're
yes.
secretly involved with each other.
Who am I involved in?
With
it
Dana
says-
Mulder.
Oh, there we go. But I know about her from the pervert club.
So
That's
Dana
awkward.
and Black on the
Yeah.
ones.
We all
Um,
frequented the same club.
So Big Red with Bud Goody, professional. They share complaints about management or the current assignment. With
Parents.
Gus
Nice.
Moser, obligation and debt. There's a major unspoken obligation between Big Red and Gus Moser.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Dana Moore, let's see, relationships. So you're all filled in. Big Red,
Yeah.
Bud
Me and
Goody.
Gus.
So Bud Goody, Bud Goody and Gus Moser is unlikely bond. One comes from privilege, the other from poverty.
Interesting.
In
I think
Mother Russia, we are poor. I'm sorry.
you can edit these as well. There's I think there's a little pencil sign as well, so you can edit. I think so. Everybody should have a relationship with everybody else.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So you can, so you can use that. Of course, these kind of role-playing prompts and stuff to make it interesting between your characters. Okay, so that's it. Has anybody got
Alright.
any questions?
Ready to
No.
die, mate. Let's go.
I shall take the silence as no. Very good. Radio. So I guess we'll get started then.
Hang on, before you do,
Oh,
can I
okay.
can I get the sidebar for a minute so that I can turn the music up because it's a bit quiet at my end.
It's all right. It's meant to be quiet on this bit. The sidebar will come up in just a moment.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
That's okay. Radio. So, as I said, you are all employees of the Cronendine Corporation and currently stationed in a small outpost on Orbis 4, a distant moon on the outer reaches of the Sol system. Orbis 4 is abundant in resources, and in a drive to enhance productivity and minimize risks, the company is trialing the Kronos Tunneler, an autonomous mining machine the size of a skyscraper capable of creating huge tunnels and extracting deep core ore. However, an apparent malfunction in its logic core has turned it from an industrial tool of immense scale into a relentless, devouring machine. During the standard operation, the machine veered off track and consumed the crew, resulting in instant death for most, while a few survivors found themselves trapped in a dark maze filled with grinding gears, toxic coolant, and rogue repair drones. and that is yourselves.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
Wow. It went rogue and
That's
killed the
us.
crew. There's a big mining machine that just went boom and ran over the crew. Mined them.
Nom nom nom. All right.
Oh, it's a big boy.
So this is the Kronos Tunneler.
It's very phallic. Trust you, Phil.
And so this thing is it's like the size of a skyscraper in length. It's huge. It's immense, and it's all AI automated. So it's piloted and operated by an AI. Although it does have a small human and android crew to oversee it and maintain it. Yourselves, you were not on board. You were part of the other engineering crews that work in the tunnels that the tunneler created. But the machine has gone rogue and drove into the tunnel where you're working and basically just sucked up your work group. And so you were unconscious. So you kind of lose consciousness. All you hear is that sound of like grinding stone and gears, and the screams of your fellow workmates, and then blackness, just unconsciousness. And then you come to. So, who wants to volunteer?
I can do it.
Big brave Therator's going to volunteer.
I can do it.
I mean, I can go. I don't know who's the strongest out of us.
I think you're the strongest out of us.
I mean, I don't know what everyone's scores are. Yeah.
How
So
did
Big
we
Red? Big Red, are you volunteering?
Yeah, but I mean, my strength's 38 and my health's 11, but I don't know. If
It's
that's
okay.
better
It's got
than anyone
nothing
else's.
to do with strength.
Okay.
Okay. So like I said,
I'm gonna put my opera glasses on because one, they'll think I'm posh, and two, I can probably see things from far away. So.
Well, for the moment, everyone is still unconscious. So, Big Red, you slowly start to come around. You are aware of the sound of machinery all around you, and you hear a scream of one of your colleagues. What's the name of one of your work colleagues?
Not the ones here, or
Not the ones here. Not someone else.
Daphne.
Daphne. So you hear Daphne scream. It's a scream of panic and absolute terror that just like pulls you up out of the blackness of unconsciousness, and you wake to find yourself half buried in a mound of warm moon dust. The rest, there's a few survivors around you, but the rest of the crew have been crushed and incinerated during the intake. You can feel a faint vibration that is building in intensity beneath you, and the shaft walls of this intake shaft, the walls are scorched and clawed with gouges. In the center is a maintenance ladder that leads deeper into the guts of the tunneling machine.
I guess I'll get up, get my opera glasses so I can see, and can I see anyone else around me, like close to me?
So you can see, almost completely buried in this dust, in this fine dust. You can see Bud Goody and Dana Mulder and Gus Moser. Apparently, the only other survivors other than Daphne, who you heard like screaming somewhere above you, and then the voice, their screams were cut short. All you can hear now is the thrum of the machinery.
I'm gonna try wake Dana up, but I'm gonna tell her like, go back to sleep because then they won't know anything's going on. So like, then I'll wake someone else up, and you can be like, oh yeah, I'm here too. So I'll try and wake Dana up first, but explain the situation. Because even though those people are dead, I'm like, shh. Yeah. Are you okay? And also, remember DL stuff. So act chill? And yeah, are you okay?
I think so.
Have
What
you still
happened?
Have you still got the Valentine's gift I gave you?
I'll look for my handcuffs.
Yeah, like.
She's wearing it. That's why she's walking for you.
Gosh.
Yeah. Does she look okay? Like, is she covered in blood or etc. Or I presume she's not.
So much like you. She's clothes are covered in dirt and dust, and you're probably all a little bruised and cut up, but nothing miraculously nothing serious. Whereas you can see poking out from this mound of dust and rubble, you can see the broken and burnt bodies of some of those that have been less fortunate when they were drawn up into the intake shaft of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yes,
No.
I'll be like, do you want to check on Ghost and I'll check on Bird?
Okay.
Yeah, do
What
that.
happened? Oh my gosh.
What happens when you let AI in charge of a skyscraper-sized machine?
Look, it's not my fault this time, you're saying. It's not my fault this time.
This time. I kind of shake Gus awake, like, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Yes, my head is hurting. What happened?
Not really sure. Everybody's just screaming. It looks like this Kronos machine went crazy.
Sick up late. Help me up. Oh, this might be even worse than the bus accident back in...
This might be Gus.
Oh. This is not good.
Mm-mm.
Oh my fucking head. What about the others?
Still
like,
suffocating under the rubble, I think.
Yeah.
I'd be like, Ghost, I think you had a Chinese accent before, now you sound different. Did you hit your head?
Or what? What? I just no. I don't have no. I hope not. No.
You sound different. You sound different.
Sounds strange.
Did I really sound Chinese? No, I am a Russian.
I mean, kind. No, I'm just joking with it. I'll wake up.
For a second, I thought I had my head very much.
Yeah, I'll get Bud up then and see if he's awake.
Okay, yeah. So you help him to his feet, and he comes. Bud starts to come round. Like I say, the four of you find yourself atop this mountain of rubble and dust. Around you can see they can hear the sound of machinery, and there's this building. Like I said, this building, steadily building vibration.
And are we inside the mining machine still?
You're inside it, yeah. You're inside the mining machine.
And it's still just going rogue, fucking mining through the moon.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, you can feel this vibration building beneath you.
Do we know about
To the point that now you can see, like, smaller. The dust starts to slowly cascade down the sides of this pile, and then smaller rocks and bits of rubble start to come loose and tumble down the slope as well.
It's like drilling its way to the centre of the moon. It's going to explode the moon or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have to go to the ladder quickly, comrades.
We need to stop this rogue AI. It's going to destroy everybody, and it's not already. Aye, run to the ladder. Let's go.
You can all make a would be, let me see, perception. It would be, give us an intellect check if you've got something that you could argue would help you with perception related things. You can suggest that.
Opera glasses. Hello.
Opera glasses. I will let you I will let you have advantage for your opera glasses.
I have headlamp on me on my
Your
car.
headlamp,
I've got a headlamp as well.
Yeah, that will certainly help you because it's pitch black in here.
So what's that advantage?
It will give you advantage. Yeah, I'll let you have advantage.
So complete.
Now,
Oh, I got a
comrade,
5.
Very good.
Okay. So, as
So
I
whenever-
say, oh, sorry, go on. Go on, sorry.
Whenever you hit intellect, it says don't add a skill or industrial, 0G, geology, asteroid, nothing.
If you've got a skill that you think fits, you can ask,
Oh,
does
okay.
this work? And if
Okay.
not,
Otherwise,
if you've
just
got,
say normal.
unless you've
Yeah.
got an item or something that's also going to give you advantage, you can say, does my headlamp give me advantage? And like I've got a
Okay.
headlamp.
So skills will give you a bonus onto the like a bonus, and some things might give you advantage. Okay, so every time you fail a skill roll, your stress goes up, of course.
Mine went up
Okay.
to 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Mine failed.
Oh, okay. So you start heading towards the ladder. As you do, you quickly the surface is really loose, and it's just this fine dust, and you quite easily sink up to your knees, and so you're kind of struggling to get along to make your way to this ladder that leads up into toward the light and out of the intake shaft. But Gus and Bud, you pass bodies, like the broken and burnt bodies of some of your workmates as you go.
Oh no.
And you notice some of them still, a couple of them have still like grasped in like a death in like a death grip. A couple of them are still have intact things on them. One of them, you can see one has a flare gun.
Well, right, okay, I'll
and
grab that.
One has a
Ooh.
data pad.
I'll grab the flare gun.
Okay, you're going to grab the flare gun? You can
Yeah.
want to make a note of it somewhere?
Yep.
I will grab the data pad.
Okay. So the data pad, the screen data pad, it's cracked, and the screen kind of flickers and glitches, but it looks like it's being recorded. There's like a recorded message.
Oh, okay, okay.
What's
Yeah,
the
I will
stats on
take
a
it,
flare gun?
I will use
Sorry?
them.
What's the stats on a flare gun? I've
Just
just
put
added
it
it
down
as
for
a
now.
weapon.
So just put it on. Just make a note of it for now.
Okay.
Sorry, what are you saying, Therata?
Yeah, I just grab the data pad and go to the ladder. I don't listen to the recording yet. I just,
Okay. Okay. So, like I said, as you're making your way as well, there's the vibrations beneath you, somewhere beneath you, are just steadily increasing. And suddenly, at the top of the mound, looking back, you sound looking back at the top of the mound, it suddenly collapses
Oh.
in on itself, and the dust and the rock starts disappearing, like something a hole, like a
hole's
vent
appeared
or some kind
underneath
of
it.
hole must have part of the machine must have opened up beneath it, and it's now like being draining down into some other part of the tunneling machine.
Get your ass
And
up
so
this
you-
ladder.
You quickly make your way, grabbing onto the ladder, and quickly start climbing up this ladder.
yeah,
Let's
I'm
climb
yelling.
faster.
I'm just yelling, Bistria, come on, cameras, Bistria.
Okay.
I'll grab the flare
So-
gun and get up that ladder as fast as possible.
Radio.
Yes.
You can all make a fear check as well, if you would.
Ooh, a fish check.
A fear check. Where is that one?
So
On the right-hand side.
Right
Oh, I
hand
see
side
it.
of the
I
main
see it.
tab. If you pass, you're okay. If you fail, then you'll get stressed.
Oh no, I
If
am
you get a
get-
critical fail, then you might.
Fucking
fail.
86.
Okay.
Hey.
Dana's
You're
fine.
alright.
Very composed. Okay, so you scramble up this ladder and find yourselves in the refinery chamber.
Ooh.
So if any time you want to see a bigger, rendition of these images, just say and I can provide you with one.
Sweet. Nah, they're fairly
Okay,
they're just
so
big
you
enough.
clamber up into this chamber, this huge, like the rooms in here, like just massive things, like huge, like warehouse size, at least size chambers, and you climb up into this room, this refinery chamber, and everywhere there's like conveyor belts moving along underfoot. You're almost like there's just a narrow walkway to one side, but otherwise you'd have to stand on these conveyor belts. So there's dozens of these conveyor belts moving back and forth, carrying ore deeper into the machine. Overhead, there's just hundreds of like pipes, all these convoluted pipe work that is cracked and leaking, and every so often there's this loud hiss as bursts of scalding steam just erupt out from various pipes at irregular intervals.
So this thing, as well as mining, it's also refining the ore as well. It's got refinery inside it.
Yeah.
I've built things like this in Space Engineers. Fucking love that game. This is what you do. You build big mining ships.
Okay, before we do anything else, can somebody roll me a d10? Doesn't matter who, just somebody do it.
Hey, I've got that.
Oh, sorry, I rolled. Sorry.
Okay, I'll just take the first one that comes up.
You are faster with this.
First one that came out was 7, so I'm going to take that one.
I was good. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
That's the rule that kills us.
Suddenly, uh-oh. It's not good.
Wow, I was so eager to roll first. Oh no.
There we go. Right. Right, suddenly all the lights flicker and the entire refinery is plunged into darkness.
Oh bosh, what happened?
Yeah, I'll put my... Well, I've already got the light on my...
Yeah, so you've got the light, so you get your lights, your headlights or your torches just pick out, in these sort of narrow beams of light, you can pick out these huge conveyor belts running backwards and forward, back and forth in both directions, carrying these huge pieces of ore to God knows where.
So despite the lights
But other
going
than
out...
that, this vast chamber is just pitch black.
But despite the lights going out, everything else is still going. It's just the lights.
Yep, just the lights.
Just kind of makes it incredibly dangerous in here, I suppose.
It does make it dangerous.
Be careful.
Dangerous.
Yeah, be careful as we go
Do we
through
know
here.
like where the control room would be, so we can try and head
You do not.
there?
We might have to
Do
find
not.
also, as well as our control room, we might also have to take out like the AI's server, its mainframe, like find that, whatever that is as well. That might be a
Yeah.
thing.
Da.
Da.
I know computers.
Let's
I can try to hack into the AI and shut it off.
we'll try and find the manual controls first, though. I think, Martin. Let's try and get through this chamber without dying. Keep your wits about you. Keep your torches on. Stay close to each other. I think.
So
I'll look after Donna for no apparent reason.
We could hold on to each other with the handcuffs. So we can separate it.
Yeah, because then and we've got 2 pairs in the group, so everyone can buddy up with.
We can buddy
We
up.
can buddy up. We can buddy up.
I'm just shining with my flashlight from my hair, like, why do you have fussy handcuffs?
I don't know, I'm like
I'll
thinking
just give you a
about
wink.
just like slamming down a beer and like smooching it on my head and being like, let's go. Will that bring down my stress a little bit? I don't
not a moment, no.
Oh, okay, fine.
It's like you're optimistic that there's going to be a happy ending already. I love it.
Does it bring my stress down? Because happy wife, happy life situation. Does my stress go down?
Definitely not. Not a moment.
Let's move.
Aye.
So you cannot see where where the exits are from this place at the moment.
So I can't like shine around the room. and,
Because like the belts
see
are
where-
just going like back and forth like this, right? Like they're just kind of gyrating. And the steam's not supposed to be bursting out of the pipes.
No, if you
Like
could
where-
see, a lot of the pipes were like cracked, like fractures in the pipes.
Has anyone got like hacking or mechanical
I think
skills?
that's
Well, I've got,
Gus
like-
is the hacker. I think.
I am the expert in computer science.
You go for it. Can you operate these machines or stop them or?
Well, I've got asteroid mining. Is there a machine in there that I could like? Is there like levers that I could mess with in there?
You would
That
think
count?
there might be some kind of control panel in here, but
There must be.
where you don't know. This, like I said, this
Okay.
place is vast. It's like a huge warehouse
Okay.
sized place. And at the moment, all you can see is just these narrow beams of the torches and the headlamps.
And Gus can't see a map on the computer, the tablet you've got.
Oh yeah, I got a notepad here. What does it say? Let's listen.
Okay, so you listen to the thing. Okay,
Oh,
so
it's a
you,
list. I didn't know. I thought it was like a
It's-
tablet.
well, so somebody on the screen at the minute, somebody recording something.
Oh.
So that's the thing that's on the screen. So yeah, you can click on it to play what was recorded.
Yep.
Okay, there you go.
I turn off.
Oh, is it only
I
playing?
don't know,
Oh, is
you
it
can-
playing it for it? Only him? I didn't hear it.
Oh no, it's playing for everybody.
I can hear it.
All right.
Ah,
So
didn't hear it.
everybody gains a stress for that.
Hang
I'm
on.
very sorry.
Hang on.
What did it say?
Hang on, I didn't hear that. I might have
Oh, do you
turned
I'll play it
something up.
again. I'll play it
I
again.
heard the screaming.
Yeah, it's just screaming.
Screaming.
It's just torment and death.
Okay,
Is it on environment or interface?
I didn't hear it.
It's probably on environment.
It's not playing for me for some reason.
Yeah, I can't hear it either.
I can just hear the screaming. It's not. I'm not listening to it again.
I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for
all
it.
it is, yeah, it's just like people screaming in
Okay.
absolute terror, and you can all gain a stress for listening to that.
I never heard it.
How do I? Oh.
So you just manually add it. Just
Oh, we need to have to man it. Okay.
Yeah, you can just manually.
So it's
No,
just
it's not-
recording on this data pad then, only recording.
It's
Yeah,
just on the
that's-
screen.
not
then.
how-
everything else is broken.
Okay.
What's bad stress? I've got 5 stress. That doesn't look good.
Nah,
right?
it gets way higher than that.
Okay.
It gets way
Where does your
higher.
heart explode?
When it gets to like 15, then you need to start worrying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'm
guess we
sorry.
just.
I'm sorry, Gus.
Can I look for like?
Don't worry.
Can I look for like big signs, you know, that might like say access point or exit or
You
Something
could,
like-
you could.
something? Yeah.
You
What do
could.
I have to roll for that?
That would be a intellect roll. It will be disadvantaged though because of the dark.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking if you go the way that the ore generally is going,
So it's
that's
going,
going to take you
going
to
in
the
both
mid.
directions.
Ah,
Going in
right.
both directions.
If it was more going one way, that's going to take you to the refinery, which is going to be towards the centre of the ship. If you go the opposite way from that, it's going to take you to the front of the ship, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
fail.
Got failed.
Okay, so of course we are playing fairly way forward. So, so what is everybody else doing while Big Red is trying to is looking around for some some kind of signs or some direction of where you can go?
I'm looking at the moving ore and trying to work out if it more is going one way than the other to see if I can try and work out where the belly of the ship
Okay.
is.
What about
Yeah.
Dana? What's Dana doing?
Yeah. Jeez, I don't know. I guess I don't have a light or anything, so I'm just like feeling around in the dark, trying to find a control to turn it off so we could walk safely. Maybe
Yep.
just kind of feeling on the side of the walls.
Careful, because there's steam and like hot steam pipes. You
Oh
might burn
yeah,
your
I don't
shit.
want to. I don't want to burn myself.
I guess there's gloves on our suits though, right?
You can if you want. Yeah.
I'm wearing loungewear. I don't.
You're just chilling like Snoop Dogg. We've all got like boiler suits on
Chilling in
and
my
gloves.
kimono over here. I don't know. Like,
He's basking
Maybe you're
in a
like,
bathrobe.
an inspection or something.
I mean,
Smoking
I can, lend you,
jacket.
I can lend you my flashlight if that'll help you.
okay. I don't know, just to see like if we could turn this off.
Okay, so you're going to look for some means of turning it off.
I wonder,
Yeah.
turning the refinery stuff off it might back up if you turn it off. If the mining equipment's still on and you turn this off, it might back up and explode.
Oh, that's true. We don't want to do that.
And what
You
is
could
Gus
you could-
doing?
You could slow it down.
I don't know. I'm thinking out loud. That might not be right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What's
I
Gus
think-
doing?
I think Gus will use his little headlamp and look around as well for any exit or any
Okay.
signs as well.
So if you would also give us an intellect roll, it will be disadvantaged because of the dark and the vast area. You've only got a torchlight.
Okay, let's see. Cross your fingers. If he comes, there we go.
It's fairly-
It's a very good number though.
16.
And Bud, you can give us an intellect roll because you're trying to figure out.
Does the industrial equipment 0G jury rigging or explosives help?
Industrial equipment, I would give you. You'd be able to.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. You would.
So do I click normal but click that, yeah?
Yeah. She's trying to deduce.
14,
something.
baby.
Ooh,
14.
very good,
Okay. So there might, you think somewhere in here it might be there's some monitoring equipment, like things to monitor the performance and if there's any problems. But from what you know of the Kronos tunneler, it's the entire thing is automated, so it is unlikely that there will be any controls that you
Manual
will be able
override.
to directly influence.
Okay.
Anything. There'll probably be things that you could that staff, the crew that are on board can monitor things, and if there's any problems. But as to directly influencing things, you doubt there's anything like that. You do know there is a bridge, though, somewhere on the. You've never been. None of you have ever been on board this thing. This thing is still experimental. This is one of the first times it's been out in the field.
Okay.
But we still might have a rough idea where the bridge might be in a
You've
ship.
no
Just
idea. No, you've no idea where it is.
just
No
with the,
idea.
the general way people design ships.
You've no
Phil.
idea.
No?
You've no idea.
It's at the front.
can
They're
guess.
normally at the front. Like, no.
Well, you can guess. Yeah, I mean, if you want to guess that, that's fine. But I'm just telling you, you don't know.
I mean, I feel like it's more likely to be at the front than at the back, eh?
I mean, that by all.
Because you generally go forwards. Like,
Yeah,
same as
but
a
I mean-
car, same as a motorbike. You face forwards. It's probably at the front, I reckon.
So yeah, there's something called like a bridge. I mean, it's not like the bridge on the ship because it's probably more like some kind of monitoring station, central monitoring thing. In fact, it's called. You do know it's called with that roll. It's called the Bridge Nexus.
The bridge Nexus.
Yeah.
Let's hope for that.
Meanwhile, Big Red and Gus are attempting to try and find some way out of here. So Red, you're looking around, and you spot with your torch across a few of these conveyor belts to one side. You can see a sign that's pointing towards something, and it says "Slag Sump. Caution."
Okay.
That's
That
what
doesn't
you
like
can.
that doesn't look like a good place to go to then.
That is what you can see. You can't see the actual exit, but you see a sign pointing in a certain direction, and it says "Slag Sump. Caution." But as you see this, there's a sudden jet of boiling hot steam that just hits you straight in the face, and you take damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
So you take.
Sounds like a warning sign that there's a really dodgy nightclub round the corner there. Slag some. Caution.
Don't go there.
It hit me in the face.
So you take 3. You lose 3 health. Gus, You're searching around as well, and you spot another maintenance ladder leading up to a hatch some way above you. But as you spot it, you trip on like a bit of loose piping on the walkway and fall onto one of the conveyor belts.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
And rapidly
Oh,
start
shit.
moving away from the others.
What about you? For help.
And the rest of you can hear the shout, and you can see.
I need to try and
Gus's
catch
torch,
Comrade
And
fucking
he's just just shooting off.
Gus.
along on
We
this
told him to
conveyor
We told him to put the handcuffs on, and he said no.
belt. Okay, can
Yeah,
somebody,
we're all just safe with our handcuffs
can
on.
Somebody roll d10? Somebody else.
I'm
You
not
roll
doing
it
it.
last time.
No,
No,
man, no,
somebody else.
One.
Ooh, please be good.
Okay, so let's see. Okay. So, suddenly the lights, there's like the sound of power coming back up, and
Wow.
the lights all come back on, and the over intercom you hear like a crackle from some speakers hidden somewhere, and you hear this voice. Sounds like an AI voice.
I know where you
Ew.
are. I can feel your heat. You are caught in my throat, and I will grind you to paste.
Again?
Yes,
Yeah.
I said one more time.
Please, one more time.
You are caught in my throat, and I will grind you to paste.
So I can tell you what it says if you couldn't hear
Well,
it.
I can turn everything else down for a second. Play it one more time.
Okay. Purposely distorted. So it says, I know where you are. I can feel your heat. You are nothing but a clot in my throat, and I will grind you to paste. And you all gain 1d5 stress.
Oh, calm down. Calm down,
We've all
Kenneth.
gained what?
1d5.
Another stress?
1d5.
Oh.
Oh, so we
Oh,
need to
gee
roll
whiz.
for it.
Yeah, so if you can type in / space 1d5 into there we
I
go.
was very lucky. This one. Let's
Slash roll works as well. Slash roll space 1d5.
1d5. Pew.
So I take 4. What's that stress? 4 stress. I'm up to 8 already.
Mine
Fuck
didn't
me.
do it. What do I have to type in?
/ R space 1d5.
You do the same as what you did, but a
Okay.
slash before it and then a space after roll.
We have to put a space. Maybe that's why it's not doing it. Nope.
No, space after R. Not.
Space after the R, sorry.
like that without the dot, like a type def, for example. Like that.
Okay. Ooh.
Like try to order at the McDonald's machine with your granny.
Yay!
There you go. Ooh. We're so stressed.
So just 2 more stress.
I'm up to 8 already, boys.
Yeah, I'm on 8 now.
I'm on
I'm-
6.
Same here.
Not good, like.
I mean, we can
Okay.
make it a 15 or 20, then we should worry. Oh my god.
Oh,
Me-
So, like I say, the lights have come back up. You can see this ladder, this other maintenance ladder that Gus points out. That Gus, you can see, it climbs up to looks like a maintenance hatch in the ceiling, and across the far side of the conveyor belts, you can see this other passageway leading off. But of course, Gus is rapidly moving away on one of the conveyor belts.
I need to try and catch him. I need to try and grab Gus and pull him off of that.
Okay.
Can I attempt to do that?
Of course you can.
Gus!
So if you make a speed check, what are you doing, Gus?
I've got knowledge of industrial equipment helps with this. Because it's literally industrial equipment I'm trying to rescue him from.
I'm gonna say no, it doesn't help.
Fuck off, no. It's literally industrial equipment I'm rescuing him from.
In this situation, that is not going to give you any help. I mean,
You're
you
a
can see what's
fucking
happening.
worst.
I am a fucking bastard. Yeah.
You can just hear
You're
Gussie
the
selling this. Pomorinja! Help me, comrades! Help!
61 is not a success.
Okay, so you're chasing after him, but you can't catch it. You can't catch him up.
Can I give him advantage by trying to like guide him or something so he can roll again, or does he get extra
Not
points?
really.
Or something?
No, not in this situation. No.
Fair enough.
So what?
Nice
What
try.
are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Gus?
Can I try to jump to another conveyor belt that goes towards
You
the
can.
boat?
You can. Of course, you can.
Then I will do that.
Give us a speed roll, I guess.
Don't jump to another one, you stupid Russian man. Jump off it.
Well, I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I was like, weren't you on one?
Yeah, I thought we were on the conveyor belt already. Yeah, I jump off then. I jump off the conveyor belt. If I can
Okay,
do that.
give us a speed check then.
Okay. Let's see. Cross your fingers. Oh, ho, ho.
Okay, so yeah, you managed to you sort of struggle to your feet and managed to throw yourself off and land on safely on the walkway to the side.
Okay.
Oh, almost. I'm alive, comrades. I'm alive. Oh, that was scary.
Don't do that again, Russ.
Don't do that again.
Oh, I'm very sorry, comrades. For warning you all, I'm very sorry.
We need to
This-
find the bridged Nexus, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Which
There
way
we
are
go.
we gonna go to get out of here?
Well, Therator, you find the ladder, right? Going somewhere else.
Yeah, I saw a ladder over there. We can take it to
Well,
get
let's
to the
try
next
that.
level.
Well, let's try that.
I say we take the ladder. Yeah.
So you can see the ladder. You can also see the this exit that's signposted. There's a sign saying slag sump portion.
So
I say
slag,
maybe the ladder over that.
slag is
Yeah.
waste from mining, so slag will be like a waste. It'll be a waste thing. The slag sump.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, we don't want to go there. No,
No.
yet.
Okay, so you're climbing up this ladder.
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Ladies
can you
first, because
all-
we're all
can
perverts
you all
apparently.
can you all make a body
Okay.
save?
Ooh, a body save.
Oh,
Like,
no.
There's like I said, these constantly these jets of steam coming out, bursting out from the crack. So to get there, you need to make it safely. You need to make a body save. to
Sounds
avoid
like
these
industrial
jets of
equipment to
steam.
me, Phil.
It's that bullshit. That.
It sounds like athletics to me.
It does sound athletic. Athletics would certainly help. I'll tell you what, Oliver. Since I'm not going to let you use industrial machinery, but I will let you, if you want to wait and pause a minute and and spend some more time here. I will let you make an intellectual
I'll pause for a second to think because I'm an
with
intellectual.
industrial machinery,
Because I'm an intellect, I will pause for a second and scratch my head.
and I'll let you do that with.
I do.
industrial
I pause
machinery.
for a second to let Dana go up first, the ladder first, because
But yeah, but this is while the others.
because
are
ladies
going-
first, because we're all
the others
perverts.
are going. Yeah, the others are going ahead anyway, so you can stop if you want.
What's
So
the
body
save?
I don't have
Failed
anything
anyway.
really.
Oh,
Oh, none of you are even getting up the fucking ladder.
Oh, so
Very
Dana
nice.
goes. So Dana dashes past, ducking under these blasts
Yeah.
of steam. Whereas Red and Gus, you get hit by these scalding blasts of boiling hot steam.
Ooh, yellow K.
And you both take 1d5 points of health.
Ooh.
Sika blät!
Damn.
Let's see.
But yeah, so Bud, you can give us an intellect roll, and you can use your industrial machinery with it.
Sick.
1d5, do you say, Phil?
Yeah, 1d5 health. Yeah.
I got a 17 on that. That's a big success.
Okay, so you notice these blasts of steam are not random. They're regular, probably triggered by the timing of the like as pressures it eases and increases.
There's
in
a
the
rhythm to
pipes,
it.
and there's a rhythm to it. So you can have you can do your body save with advantage.
Was it a body save? I thought it was a speed test.
No, it's body save.
Body save.
Body save, but you can do it with advantage because you've seen this pattern.
I know the rhythm. That's a 29. Oh, I missed by 2. Come off it.
Oh.
So yeah, perhaps a little overconfident. You make for the ladder.
And I
just
scold my
just-
pass.
Yeah, just get blasted by the steam at the last minute. So you
Damn.
take 1d5 points of health.
Damn.
So
Okay.
my health's now 12. So am I like dead or something?
No.
Sure.
Oh no, sorry, I should have taken that off.
So yeah.
Oh no, I've got 4. Sorry, that was me doing it the wrong way.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I've
So
got
when
4.
when your health goes down to 0,
Then you get
take-
one
you,
wound.
You get a wound,
Yeah.
and then you'll suffer an injury
Yeah.
from taking a wound, and then you reset your health back to the maximum again.
I was getting mixed up because obviously stress goes up and my health's going down, so that's
Yeah.
why.
That's the first
But if
damage
you-
I've took, isn't it, Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
thought
if
so.
you take
That's
if you
the
take
second damage I took.
when you take damage, if you take excess, if there's like so if you at the moment you've got 4, if you took 5 points of damage, then that would take you down to 0. You take a wound, but that excess excess would carry over, so you'd reduce you'd put your health back up to full, but then you take off the excess.
I'm fine. I'm just a little bit burnt up. It's fine.
Yeah, fine.
It's just a flesh wound.
It's just 3rd-degree burns.
Well, thankfully it's not as bad. If it was a wound, it would be. Yeah, it could possibly do that, but yeah. But yeah, so you're going up. So you're climbing up this ladder.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you climb this ladder and push your way up through this maintenance hatch. Let's see.
The very heavy metal soundtrack for this one, Phil. I approve.
I know, I love it.
Yeah, I'm just grooving to it at the moment.
Every time a new song comes on, it like turns the volume back up.
It
That was
does.
weird.
You have to turn it back
Yeah,
down
that's the
again.
only
Yeah.
bad thing. I have to keep turning it.
Yeah,
down
I've not.
a
I
bit.
didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to go through the tracks and like.
Oh.
Set
I didn't know.
You just have to manually do it every time. It's fine.
I don't mind. Okay, we're in the maintenance hatch now. Eh?
Indeed.
Oh.
That looks like a long way up or down.
Okay, so you've, like I say, you climb up through this hatch into this tight tunnel lined with pulsing red lights, and hanging from the ceiling, twitching in sleep mode, are dozens of maintenance drones.
Oh.
And
In
can
sleep
somebody roll d6. Somebody that hasn't rolled one.
That's Martin or Sarah, I think.
You gonna roll it?
I'll do it if it allows me.
Okay.
3. Oh no, 2. Sorry.
2. Okay. Okay. Right. Suddenly, you feel the whole of the machine just lurch, and it begins to tip as the whole thing sort of like shifts and spins up and turns upside down.
Shit.
And you can all make a body save as as it flips, as the tunnel, as this corridor is flipped upside down, as the tunnel machine kind of rotates as it continues to power its way.
Does
through
our
the rock.
experience in Zero G give us a bonus on this?
That's what I
not
was about to ask.
It's not 0G, unfortunately. The gravity is still there. So
Okay.
it's not 0G.
Okay.
But athletics would, right? Because it's a physical activity.
Athletics would help you, yes. Athletics would help you.
Fuck off. Breathing's a physical activity.
Oh, no.
That's a nice save by me.
Oh,
bang on the button, Martin.
Okay.
Oh
so as
yeah,
well as
you have to roll under. It's not meet it, beat it. You've got to beat it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I've
yeah.
still. Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
So yeah, as well as gaining some stress, if you fail that roll, you taken off guard, and you slam into what was the ceiling, which is now the floor. And you take another 1d5 points of health.
Of health?
Yeah.
Woo.
Ah, c'est complete.
Ooh. That hurts.
You did the R and the slash backwards.
Yeah. Because I'm dyslexic.
Oh, that's good.
Not too bad.
2. So 2.
2 off your
Health.
health.
That's not too
Take
bad.
that.
What's your health on now?
2.
Okay, so of course,
Get a bit
like I
close.
said, there's all these repair drones hanging down from the ceiling. Let's just show you what the repair drones are like. This is what the repair drones look like.
Oh,
Oh yes, that's cool.
that's getting Matrix vibes from those robots from that movie. Oh my
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're kind of like hung from the ceiling. These are like all these cables attached to them. You know, maybe it's like recharging them or whatever. But of course, when the whole thing twists and flips, they're now laid on the floor.
So they didn't wake up. That's good.
No, they didn't wake up. They're kind of like twitch and they move, and they're like, it's almost like muscles like convulsing. You can see the limbs kind of twitch and move.
You try and sneak past them, guys. I think.
But now instead of hanging from the ceiling, they're just like scattered across the little
on the
floor.
flare.
This narrow, really narrow tunnel. And it's only just it's not tall enough for you to stand up in either. You kind of have to duck. So these drones are maybe about half the height of a person.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Just waiting for Martin to make a joke.
Not saying anything.
For a fucking change. I will try and sneak past them, guys. Nice and quiet here. I think.
Okay. But don't forget, any time you go into one of these locations, you can search to see if there's anything useful or anything at all.
Aye, that's a good.
Yeah,
good shout.
like we
Don't
have
forget that.
industrial equipment. Can we like use that skill to like
salvage stuff,
assess
maybe.
it?
To do
Yeah.
what? Sorry.
To like assess what's going on or salvage our industrial equipment skill?
I mean, potentially. If you tell me exactly
That
what
would
it
be
is.
for us.
Might be an idea to do a scavenger.
But yeah, don't forget you can search locations.
Intellect, recall your training and experience. Let's see.
Yeah, a search would be that plus industrial equipment, I think.
So if you want to search, unless I tell you to make a roll, it'll be automatic.
Okay, I'll do
It'll
it.
just be a case of taking the.
Okay.
It'll just be a case of taking the time to do it.
So no, I just want to have a look as I'm moving past. We need to try and sneak past these things, guys. Let's not stop here, I don't think.
Ah, I agree, comrades.
Yeah.
We shall be very careful.
Yes.
Can I do like an assessment roll to see if we know they're like, they sense like we know the computer can sense our body heat, but do these like respond to sound or movement or heat? Because that might help us.
They just got flipped upside down, like.
Yeah, and they still do, yeah. So I'm like, maybe they're more attracted to a certain thing.
Yeah, I wonder what they repair.
Yeah, like it might. Yeah, because we might be. If it's just sight, then we can be noisy. But if it's just noise, then we need to be super quiet. But
But the AI mentioned recognising our heat, so
Yeah,
they
the
maybe
heat,
pick
but
that
they might-
up.
yeah, they
They
might not. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, so.
So if you wanted to stop for a moment, if Red wanted to stop for a moment and examine one of these drones, you could make an intellect with an industrial equipment roll.
Sure. That's a mate. Okay, let's do it.
What's everybody else doing? So before you make that roll, what's everybody else doing?
Sneaking by tippy toes.
Same.
Okay.
Nice roll, Martin.
Yay! Finally got
Okay.
one success.
So
Nice.
everybody
Nice.
else is sneaking, yeah. So you
Yeah.
can all make a speed check.
Okay.
Because speed is kind of agility and stuff. It's not.
Are they doing this before while I'm just going, I wonder what activates them, and they're like,
I
bye.
think yes.
Aye, pretty much,
Maybe
mate,
wait
yeah.
maybe wait a minute,
Oh,
guys.
that's a fumble.
Oh, okay. So Dana failed, but she also.
Oh,
No,
13
my
fumble.
loungewear got caught.
So she also rolled a double, which is a critical failure, which means not only does the stress goes up, it means she has to make a panic check. So there's a button in the chat where the roll is. There's a button that says make a panic check. So if you click on that, it will do the panic check for you.
It's because you got an 88. So in this game, it's like Delta Green. The doubles are the crits and the fumbles. So
Oh God, where do I make a panic check?
So if you
in the
go
actual
in
chat.
in the chat where your roll is, there's a little button that says make a panic check. See it in the chat?
Like on your roll result.
Public.
So on the roll where your roll is, your actual result where
Oh,
it
I
says
see it, I see
88,
it, I see
you got it.
I don't have any advantage.
No. Oh, so just check. So you're a teamster. So teamsters, once per session, they can take advantage on a panic check.
Okay, I'll do that.
So you've got
Okay.
this once.
Yeah,
If
so
you
you
do
can
it.
only do that once.
Oh, very nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. That,
Okay.
Yeah, that's the other one. So yeah, you're fine. Take a deep breath and regain your composure. But you do, like you say, you snag your clothes on one of these repair drones, and as you do, like it pulls on it, kind of you pull on your clothes, and the standby light sort of lights up, and it wakes up.
No.
Oh great.
You and your stupid loungewear.
The
The flares on your pajama
It's
trousers.
really
Nobody's more
really
chill than anybody in a kimono, okay?
So it's really metallic, really basic automated voice. Contamination detected.
Where the contamination?
And yeah, then it kind of floats up into the air, and it goes to attack you. Did you make that? Did you make that check? You did. Okay. So red. So yeah, these things, unless while they're in this powered down mode, unless you physically interact with them, they should be fine. So long as you don't physically move them, they wouldn't react. So that, with that knowledge, Dar would let you have an advantage on your sneak check. But as you figure this out, as you come to this conclusion, one of them wakes up and attacks Dana.
Fuck's sake, Dana.
It's like always wanting to make fucking friends, aren't ya?
So one of these things.
Just want to share my beer.
You just want to moan about me being a shit boyfriend. That's all it is.
We all know you from Pervert Club. That's not what you want to share.
It's like she's just like, hey, I know you're a robot, but I think my boyfriend's gay. You want to hear about it?
I got some beers.
Yes, like, okay, there's an alcohol.
Take a seat, Mr. Robot. I'm going to tell you about my marriage problems.
I'm gonna tell you about it.
First of all, he's gay.
I just talk them back to sleep.
yeah, that's a plan. That's a plan.
Okay.
I'd love it if you mostly made its brain explode by giving it really complex, asking for complex dating advice.
Trauma dumping on it. Trauma dump it to death.
Okay, so you all need to make a speed check.
Oh.
If you fail the speed check, then the enemy goes before you. If you make the speed check, then you go before the enemy.
Do we get a bonus because it's industrial equipment?
You do not get a bonus.
The thing is literally
I get-
industrial equipment,
I
though.
get a bonus because I know about not interacting with any of them.
No, that would have given you a bonus on trying to get past them. So
So it's just speed.
Oh, I'm on fire tonight. 21.
Dude, not me. Not me.
Just me tonight.
Yeah, not me. Not for this one.
okay, so just Buddy going first. Okay, so Buddy.
I'm gonna shoot the fucking thing that's going for Dana with a flare gun.
Okay, you're gonna shoot it with the flare gun. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Give us a combat roll then.
Fucking come on. With a bonus for industrial equipment because it's industrial
No,
equipment.
fuck
Oh, you're so mean. What about explosives? Because we're going to try and explode it.
No.
You hate me. Come on.
Okay, so that is a success. So you
you
managed to lodge. So you managed to lodge the flare in kind of inside the like a gap in the casing, and it and as it does, the flare kind of it flares, so it flares up, burning into the drone a little bit. So you can give me roll 1d5.
This game loves a 1d5, eh?
Yeah, loads of 1d5. 1d5 is generally the like lowest of the low.
Makes me want to buy a 1d5, like an actual one, like a Zochi one. 3.
Can you buy D5s? Is that the
Yeah,
thing? I
so
thought it was just
DCC,
made up.
Dungeon Crawl Classics uses them. It uses D3, D5, D7, D9, all the fucking stupid ones. There's a set. You can buy
They have to
them.
make a special fucking dice factory
Yeah,
for one game.
we saw Zochi dice at the last conventions. People were selling Zochi dice. They're a thing. They're weird. They're cool. They're a novelty. It's a different. It's
Yeah.
another dice. It's another set of dice that adds to the collection.
Okay,
Of
so
course.
you fire off the flare. Of course, that was the one and only shot it had.
Wow,
Oh,
that sucks. I've got a
And
nail gun
then
as well.
Is the drone.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
So the drone, it so it's got like I said, it's got multiple limbs. There's industrial tools of like cutting torches and saw blades and things, as well as like manipulator arms. And it goes to grab. It tries to grab hold of Dana.
shit.
So it's gonna make a combat check. Oh, two. Okay,
oh,
so it
that's not
grabs.
good.
So it grabs hold with all these kind of manipulator arms. It grabs hold of Dana, and then starts dragging her down the corridor. So you can make a body save to try and get out of its grasp.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So luckily, as it starts to drag you away, you kind of manage to pull yourself free, and maybe like grabs hold of your with your jacket and pulls it, takes
Okay.
that, and just continues on its way, like just drag it, oblivious to the fact that it's lost its hold on you, but
So now you're wearing
taking-
even less.
taking your
Drag
jacket
it.
instead.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good.
Perfect.
Can somebody roll a d6? Somebody that hasn't rolled one
I
yet.
think it's Martin's turn then.
No, I just did the last one.
Oh, yes, it's down at the...
Sarah's turn.
Sorry.
Okay.
D6.
Oh, is that good?
Is it good? Is
Oh,
it bad?
I'm used
It-
to.
it's probably a case of is it bad or is it bad when it's filled. It's not is it good or is it bad. It's is it
That's
bad or is
true.
it
Yeah.
bad.
Is it bad or is it real bad?
6 degrees of
Oh.
bad. 1d6 degrees of bad.
I'm just hoping you keep your clothes on for this because there's been a lot of robots.
No.
Like,
Yeah, a lot of arms.
Okay, so you feel the machinery with this machine begins to lurch again and twist and turn to right itself again. So you can all make body saves as suddenly the ceiling becomes the ceiling again, the floor becomes the floor again.
Yes!
Oh, another body
Nice.
save.
Another
Yeah.
body save.
Oh, 79, that's not good.
Oh, that's not good.
87 is also not good.
So if you fail it, you take 1d5 damage to your health.
Jeez, oh.
I actually managed to do one, so I'm fine.
3 more. That's only my second time taking damage, actually. I'm not too bad.
Oh, 4.
I've only taken
Okay.
6 damage so far.
Ooh, I'm down to 5 health.
Oof.
But you've got this. Who's got the stim pack though? Maybe.
I do
someone
have
should
the
do-
stim pack.
Yeah, let's go to Sim pack.
I forgot about that.
So stim packs, just to let you know, stim packs won't heal wounds. So once you take a wound, that's
Oh,
essentially-
okay.
So the best time
so
to use
that's
it would be
fair.
before you take a wound.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like before your health gets to 0.
And I get one freebie.
You've got one in. I believe you've got one in your.
No, I mean like without blowing
Without risk
my
of a heart
up.
attack,
Oh,
yeah. The first one
the
can't
first
kill
one's
you.
Safe. Yeah, the first one's safe.
All drugs. You can take drugs once and you're fine. It's if you do it again.
The
That's
first
when
one's
they
the
get
first
ya.
one's always fine. Yeah. Doesn't
That's
matter what you
right,
take.
yeah.
The first one's
There
always
come with
fine.
some other benefits as well when you take a stim pack, which is part of the reason why they're dangerous. So it reduces stress by 1. It restores 1d10 health and gives you advantage on all of your rolls for up to 10 minutes.
Oh.
All of your
Okay.
rolls for up to 10 minutes is something
Oh,
pretty
wow.
impressive.
Okay.
So it's basically like medicine and lots of amphetamines and all kinds of stuff.
Slam that straight in your jugular.
Yeah.
Take that straight to the eyeball.
What about if we all smoke it and we all get a little bit of that? So we get like, so we all get like 2.5 minutes.
Crack it
That's-
open and put it in a paper and
Yeah,
dry it out.
Just pass it around.
That's the British way to do it. Deconstruct it and smoke it in a joint.
Do you want to take it?
You should.
Yeah. I mean, if we're fighting this thing, sure.
Okay, well this thing has got you. Is like grabbed your jacket and is just heading off down the corridor, down this passageway, this tunnel, away from you, seemingly oblivious.
So we're not in combat anymore then.
Not in combat anymore, no.
I'm gonna now I'll take, and I'm gonna tell them what I know about. Yeah, don't interact with the robots because then they'll do that.
They'll wake up.
Go past them.
Well, the only reason I hesitate if we're not in combat is because of the perks on the rolls. And I feel like we might fight something else. So I might wait just a minute and see.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't...
Yeah. It's a good point.
Because it's just the one guy that was awake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just the one.
Yeah, and I can tell you, but then again, it's the whole thing. If the ship flips again, that's what I'm not. That's what I'm worried about. Yeah.
So let's just
Yeah,
try and
we're
get past
maybe
as
sure.
many as we can for now.
Now let's quickly go, shall we? I think we're under them now. I think.
Either just hanging down again, we're back on the normal floor.
Yeah.
So we can
We're
just
normal again.
Normal
We can
again.
run.
So let's hurry while we have the chance, comrades.
scarper.
So
Yes.
It's easy to get past them.
Okay.
Postry, faster, comrades, faster.
Get us out of here.
Okay.
But I've got it pulled up right here so I can see it.
So you continue to make your way along the maintenance hatch, and you eventually find there are come across 2 more hatches. One that is labelled that gives access to the slag sump, and one that gives access to the slurry ejection tube.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
No, we don't want either of those, I don't think.
Both of them say they've got caution on the spray, kind of stenciled onto
Cool.
the hatch.
Slurry is just the liquid version of slag. It's both waste. Slag is the rock, slurry is the slime, right, Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at me, the expert on mining. Check me out. Where did I learn all that? Video games.
Alright.
That's where I learned
So
that.
you've got 3 exits. You can back the way you've come, down into the slag sump, or down into the slurry ejection tube. Of course, going back the way you came takes you to the refinery, which then leads to the slag sump.
I think we shall go through the ejection tube.
You go first, and then
She's
text
as good a
us
death as
after,
any, mate.
Like, to say it's okay.
I don't mind. I will go first. I owe you on big red. I owe you one. I will go first.
Okay. I mean, and we've not got a rope or anything, just in case we need to get you to come out.
I don't have a rope
how
in my
much-
equipment.
I only have
Yeah,
a tool belt. That's all I have.
Yeah, same. I've got.
Can we look down the slurry hole or pipe
You can-
before
you
we
can
send
open-
We've
someone
got
on
handcuffs. We've got
You can
handcuffs.
You can open the hatch. Yeah, you can open the
Oh
hatch.
yeah, we can
Like,
open the
look.
hatch.
Look first in case. Yeah, where it goes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm still
Totally.
hurt from the intake shaft. I'm still hurt in my head. I'm very sorry. Let's check this.
Okay, so you open up. You can get kind of one of those things with a wheel on it, like a pressure, like a almost like a like a submarine. So you open up, spin the wheel, and open up this hatch. And there's a maintenance ladder that going down the wall into another like huge like subway sized tunnel. And as soon as you open it up, though, there's this sound of rushing wind, almost like this howling rushing wind, almost like a sound of a hurricane.
Oh.
And that grows in intensity, and you can feel as it grows in volume and intensity, you can feel the like suction. You can see your clothes and things. You almost feel the like suction as the air is drawn down through this maintenance hatch into this ejection tube, to the point that you literally have to step back. And they say so it like grows, like really loud, and you it is roaring wind. And then a few moments later, it dies back down again.
Oh, there's like a timing we have to figure out.
It's just like the steam from before. There's a timing. There's a rhythm to it.
Maybe we should wait and see and take a timer and see how long it takes between each air takes.
You can all make an intellect roll as well while you're here as well.
Okay.
While you've been going down this corridor.
Oh boy.
Any of the skills gonna work here?
Would our yeah.
Anything that might help you with kind of being alert or perception or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got anything.
Oh dear, Gus.
Oh, I
I got a
success.
3. I'm a big brain today.
Ooh, okay.
We'll do a break soon, Phil, if you don't mind.
Yep, we'll have a break in a moment. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll have a break in a moment because you, while you stood there, a little bit further down the corridor towards in the direction of the maintenance hatch towards the slag slump where the repair drone disappeared, you see a crumpled and mangled body of one of the one of the staff that must have worked inside the tunneling machine. So we'll take, as you spot that, this mangled, broken body. We'll take a few minutes break.
Oh, fun.
Okie dokie.
So we're back in about.
Happy days. See you soon, folks. And we're back for part 2, Down the Hatch, Mothership RPG. Let's go.
Okay. So you've opened this hatch that looks down into the slurry ejection tube, and like I say, you hear this hurricane strength wind build up and like blows down this subway sized tunnel below you, almost pulling you down through the maintenance hatch opening. And as that fades away to the far end of the maintenance tunnel that you're in, this maintenance passageway down by the hatch that goes down to the slag sump, you can see this broken and twisted body of one of the crew from the tunneler.
It was Erica, the dinner lady, and everybody left her.
Oh.
She was a grandmother of 14. She was only 42. She had kids really young.
No, I'm not doing the maths. I don't want to do the maths.
She can't walk.
Oh, she not even did. I thought she was dead.
I mean, we said she had 40. She was 42. She had 40.
You're just slagging off this poor woman, like, oh yeah, it's just you know.
Erica was a saint. I'm not slagging off Erica. Erica was a saint.
No, just out this time.
14 kids of her own, and she raised 2 nieces and nephews as well, because her sister was a crack addict.
She didn't get any money
Raised
from the
those,
government.
raised
Did it
those,
through hard
raised
work,
those kids
hard
like they
work.
were her own, and she already had 14. Erica was a saint.
And she only ate 3 of them because she was hungry.
Just 3.
Just 3 out of 14.
Free
so
jobs,
the odds were in.
free jobs, coupons, food stamps. She did the lot, but she raised those 16 kids, Erica. She was a saint. And now her mangled corpse lays before us.
Rainbow Mother, all different races, not one of them the same.
No comment.
I got it. Nothing more. Nothing more.
Just saying she likes all races. It's nice. It's a nice thing, what I was trying to say. Don't make it bad. Don't make it bad.
You had to go
Don't
there.
make it bad.
Poor Erica. 42,
May her soul rest in peace.
42 and she raised 16 kids and she died like this.
16
Yeah.
now. Bloody hell.
She raised her crackhead
Not
sister had...
Popped
at least
another
it-
2 out while she was
No,
lying
our
on the floor.
crackhead sister's
Yeah,
niece, our
it's
niece and
yeah.
nephew as well. It was her crackhead sister's son and daughter, twins. She raised them as well.
20 different dads.
Nobody thanked her for it. 22 different. 23 baby mama. Real
The
bad
maths,
man.
it doesn't add up.
Well, wherever Erica just came from, I don't want to go down there. That's for certain.
No.
Has she got any gear on her, like a map of the building or
Yeah.
Well,
yeah?
well,
Anything
let's have a-
useful.
Directions to
Has she got any clothes
bridge.
that are better than what my kind of fiance is not wearing? Like just a normal vest or something like that.
My loungewear is all ripped up.
Yeah, maybe we could get you some clothes.
So she's wearing just like a boiler suit type thing that the rest of the crew of the tunneler would be wearing.
What's the American word for boiler suit again? I always forget this.
Boiler suit, isn't it?
No, there's American has a word for
jumpsuit.
it. No,
Like a
Jumpsuit?
jumpsuit?
no, there's another word for it.
I thought it was boiler suit because I don't think we call them boiler suits here.
We
I don't know
call
what a
them
boiler-
boiler suits. Americans have another word for it, and I totally escaped me what it is. Never mind.
One Piece. No. it's not One Piece.
Okay, so can somebody roll a d6? I'll reset that timer again.
Who wants to do it?
Fun.
Okay. Okay, so
Is that bad?
Oh, you might be thinking of dungarees.
Nope.
Thinking of dungarees.
Nope.
Coveralls?
Nope.
Oh yeah.
It's not onesie. It's
Overalls?
not coveralls either. No, there's another word. Where there is.
Catsuit?
There maybe isn't, and I'm tripping.
Okay. So somebody was going over to check the body, was he?
Aye, see if she's got directions to the bridge on her by any chance.
Okay, so who's checking the body?
I'll go.
You're going to check the body, and the rest of you staying by this hatch.
I had a good
Well,
relationship with Erica. I liked Erica. Our fucking lunches were shit, but I like to support her
And
because she raised 16 kids.
before you do anything, I'm making sure that the room doesn't turn. Like if it's about to turn, I'm going to tell everyone.
Well, and fall
So we
down
can,
the
like-
hatch.
Yes, just in case she's not looking for plans, I'm gonna
Oh.
I'm purposely keeping watch for the little flip that happens every
Okay.
however many minutes and seconds, just in case.
Okay, so Bud goes down to the far end of this maintenance tunnel near the hatch to the slurry sump, checking over this body. And as you're waiting by this by the other hatch, the red lights that line this tunnel start to flash.
Oh boy.
So that means we're gonna be flipped again.
They didn't flash before.
Oh,
Oh, they did not flash before.
Wait, this is the slurry tunnel
I
light?
was going to say it's time to hold on.
No, this is in the maintenance tunnel that you're in.
Oh, the maintenance
This could
tunnel
be the
light.
light going off before the air blast thing. Everybody hold on. I hold on to some shit.
Oh.
Before
All right, let's.
I forget about Erica. Sorry, Erica. I hated your dinners anyway.
Well, the air blast is from the other tunnel, right? It's not blasted in here. We're in the flippy tunnel.
We were in the maintenance hatch.
We're not in that one now. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I will
I still think
I'll,
we should be in guard if there's like flashing lights.
Aye,
We've
but I'll
never
still
seen
continue to
before.
loot Erica's corpse, so.
Yeah. I'm worried that that means those drones are about to be sent out.
I want to be right near the I want to say the slot hatch. I know it's not called that. The slurry hatch.
Okay, so that's where the body is that that Buddy's checking.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So we're all together.
Oh, so you're going over there. Where's everybody else going to be?
I'm
Near the
still
hole.
by the ejection
Near-
tube still. I'm still by
Look.
the
I'm near that. I'm near
Erica.
the hole.
Sorry, say that again. So who's by the hatch down into the slurry tube?
I'm near the hatch, but I was hoping that Therator would be next to it, so if anyone falls in, it'd be him, not me.
So you two are near the hatch to the slurry ejection tube.
I hope so.
Buddy
Okay.
is down by the other hatch, checking on the body of Erica. Where is Dana?
I'm just kind of standing behind all of that, like watching the lights and the little drones, because I'm worried that the drones are about to be shot out somewhere, and that's
Okay.
where the lights are going.
Ooh.
Okay. So Dana, you can give us an intellect roll. As you were like, yeah.
What is my industrial equipment knowledge helpful for that?
Yes, I will let you have that. Yeah.
You would have said no to me, Phil. That is favouritism. You would have said no to me there. 100% you would have said no to me.
There's a
Because
reason. There's a
you're not-
Did I
reason
do
for
it
that.
right?
Because you're not a
Hopefully.
girl. Because you're not a girl.
It's because they fancy
Yeah,
say
that's a
that.
success. Okay, so this so you can, like I said, you can see the drones. You're watching the drones, like, you know, kind of paranoid watching the drones. The drones seem to be completely dormant on standby mode. But this, as well as drones, of course, there's all these pipes that run down the length of the maintenance tunnel as well. And you notice some of these pipes are like coolant pipes, and they have like pressure gauges on them. And you see the pressure gauge is in the red, and you suspect these coolant pipes are probably going to like sort of let out kind of pressure valves are going to release to reduce the pressure.
Okay.
Which suggests they are going to flood this passageway with coolant.
Oh.
Yeah. We need to get out of here right now, guys.
All
Take a
right.
hat.
All right then. Which one are we going for then?
I'm sorry, Erica. I abandoned her.
The slurry hole, right?
Yeah, the slurry ejection tube. Yes.
So meanwhile, Buddy, you're looking over the body of Erica, and you see that on her wrist is a security tag,
I'll grab it.
a
Cool.
coded
Yes.
security tag, and there is another. There's a small PDA in a hand
Grab that as well.
that's kind of flat. The screen's flashing, and you can see there's like a countdown on it.
What is the count? What's on the countdown? How long?
It says collision with outpost.
How long?
It says 1 hour, and it just ticks past.
Jeez.
What?
Right, hang on 2 seconds. I'm just writing notes. 1 hour collision till outpost. Till collision with outpost. Shit. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh shit. Thank you, Erica. I'll close her eyes.
You know, can you grab all that shit from her, or is it like properly on her body, like you can't rip it off?
No, I've already tore it off her. It's gone. Mine.
Yeah,
It's mine. It's mine.
It's mine. I've got that. I'll grab that PDA and grab the security tag, and head to the maintenance hatch that the other ones are heading out of now. We're going the slurry
Okay.
pit, are we?
Is the only way different? We've not. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna go down the slurry.
Da. We are going
Yeah.
down the slurry pit. Yes.
Okay, can you all make so like I said, these the lights are flashing, and as you head towards as you discuss what you're trying to do, and you're deciding to go down this ladder into the slurry ejection tube, you hear Dana, you hear the hiss of pressure starting to be
Yeah.
released, and it's not fluid that's been released into the tunnel. It's like vapor, coolant vapor. And
The
it
mist.
just, and it quickly starts, mist. The mist quickly starts flooding, like filling this chamber. So
Ew.
you can make if you want to try and get down the ladder before the
Yeah.
tunnel fills with this coolant vapor. You can make speed checks.
What about those?
Yeah.
Ah.
Can we do that
Yeah.
cool, that cool
Do it-
descent where you just slide down the side of the ladder?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could. You
Be
could.
like
Yeah,
that.
you can do that. You
Yeah,
can
I'm
do that.
absolutely trying that.
I'll give you an advantage on that if you want to do that.
Can me and Therico have advantage because we're right next to it? Like we purposely didn't.
You
know?
can, and you can have advantage because
That'll
of
do it.
athletics.
Cool.
Can I have advantage because everybody else has got it?
No, because you were further away.
Oh, fuck you. You are the worst.
Seek up.
Oh, fuck off. 98.
Oh no!
I think I got mine, but the screen went really fast, and I think I got it.
Yeah, you got a 16.
Yeah, you got
Um,
16.
No, it was a 50 on the speed check. So the only person that passed was Dana.
You must have rolled twice. No.
Oh no.
Martin's got a 16.
Speed check 50. It says on my
So
screen.
16 for
But that's
me.
me. Gus is.
Oh yeah,
I'm-
sorry, I do apologise. I'm getting the
Yeah,
calculation.
mine went.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're right. Yeah, 60. So yeah, Dana and Red.
Can she say
Slides
she like?
down.
Can she say she like skids down in that sexy way she said, but then she hits me in like one of the, and then I just plonk down. and capture, so it's kind of romantic but funny, like a rom-com thing.
No, of
I love
course
it.
you can.
Yeah, like,
So
hey,
she knocks you down, you catch her, and you kind of go down with a bang right into a puddle of this like foul-smelling thick slurry that's collected on the floor of this ejection tube, and you can
And
feel you can feel the
Ew,
like, wind
man.
blowing through your hair.
And she farts
Oh,
in your
next
head.
time, next time you have to catch me because now I'm in the filth and you're fine.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
How chivalrous of you,
So-
Martin.
So go somebody you don't manage to get out
Fuck.
down the ladder before this tunnel is flooded with this vapor from the coolant vapor. It doesn't do you any damage, but it does give you an additional stress.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Just
So,
13 for
but,
me.
but Dana and Red are fine. And yeah, so you clamber down, you can sort of slide down or climb down this ladder from the maintenance tunnel down into the slurry ejection tube. You brought both those things with you, did you, buddy?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you can see this thing ticking down. It's like 55 minutes.
Guys, look at
Okay.
this. I'll show them the thing. 55 minutes. Till a collision with
Okay.
an outpost. We're gonna hit
It's
an
kind of
outpost.
like a map, you know, kind of like a satellite view map, and you can see there's the tunneler and there's the outpost, and the tunneler's heading straight towards the outpost.
So it's not tunneling through anything at the moment. It's heading through space.
Oh,
No, it's still tunneling
it's
through.
just-
We're still. Yeah, there's
yeah.
outposts on the moon, right? I'm thinking the outposts are.
Yeah, so it's tunneling.
just a space
it's,
thing.
It's
Right,
tunneling
aye.
on the just below the surface, and it's heading straight towards the outpost, where the rest of the colony is
It's
situated, including
trying to kill people.
including for your fellow workers and your friends and family, because this is like a long-term.
We stay here, we live here.
placement.
So that's going
Yeah,
for
you
where the
live here,
most
yeah.
people are. It's trying to kill people. It's not
the
just went
only
rogue.
place. So it's the only place on the moon where there is.
It's
where
not
there's
just
people
an
living there.
accident. It's trying to kill people. Basically.
Yeah. That's what the AI said, right? It was gonna kill everybody.
Oh, Orboshia. We have to get to the bridge very quickly, comrades.
Okay, so we're basically at the end of this tube.
Yeah, so you climb down into this tube, and you, like I say, you feel even though it's quiet, you can the wind has died down. You can still hear the sound of it, the wind whistling through this tunnel, and the walls are like smeared with waste, with all this waste product, and it's the stench of it is like almost turns your stomach. But you can see. I mean, there's even there's even like there's the warnings on the wall saying to warning people that not to be in the tunnel when when there's ejection in process, and you can already feel the wind is slowly building up in speed.
I'm gonna do a fart. It's a big liquid diarrhea with Slurry.
Yeah, we're about to be farted
We're
out.
about to be farted out by the machine.
I mean, can we stay near the access tunnel, because that might be slightly safer? But again, same thing. Can I look around for like signage or like a ladder?
Yeah. So the light's on. So there's a ladder that goes back up to the maintenance tunnel. You can see down the walk. So there's like a walkway on this side where the maintenance tunnel comes down. Like I say, it's like a walkway the side on the side of the subway tunnel. It's that big. And to your left, you can see a sign that says volatile hold, and to your right is one that says life support bay.
Well, life support bay sounds slightly more. Yeah, Can I run over there and like as fast as possible?
Volatile hold sounds like where they keep the uranium.
Yeah.
Well, plutonium, whatever it is in its raw form.
The life support thing. For now, just until because we've not even had a chance to like have a rest or use the stim pack or anything, right? We could find somewhere that's not going to attack us straight away.
Right. Let us gather our senses for a second.
Yeah, if we can. I mean, I'm sure Phil's got fucking zombies or something in there, but it sounds nice.
Yeah,
Well,
I several
and
go
I'm-
to life support. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing it stinks so bad is because it like grinded up a bunch of people. Like surely rocks wouldn't just stink this bad, right? Or can I use my geology skills to like look at it and assess what's going on?
Yeah, of course you can. If you want to take the time to do that.
It just
I don't
depends what. I guess it depends what the nature of the rock is. It could have a smell.
That's true. It could be smelly.
I love how you're in a really daytime. It's like, should we look at some rocks? I'm skilled in this. I'm gonna look at these rocks, guys.
Just
I'm like,
pause to do a little
gonna
bit of
go
geology,
this.
study some geology, study some rocks, look at some rocks. She gets a little
A
brush.
little bit of rocks
She
over
gets a little
here.
magnifying glass out and a little brush. Starts
Like
inspecting
taste it a
the
little bit,
rocks.
see what it is.
It's like
You had to go there,
You did one geology class at university, and now you're like, oh, that's my thing. That's what
I'm an
doing.
expert.
I'm the rock girl. That's where everyone knows me.
I don't know if you know this, but I took geology.
It's not that. And it's the only thing we know about your
She never. She watched
personality.
one YouTube video and she's got some crystals.
I think the life support bay
Um,
would be good. Like maybe there's more stem packs. We could have a stem pack party. That'd be
I
fun.
like the rock idea, but I just don't want to spend 5 minutes looking at the
Yeah,
rock.
no.
So I'm happy to let you do it, but I'm going to go near the door.
It could
Phil,
also stink because we're in the fart tube, you know? Like we're about to be
We are in
farted
the
out.
fart tube,
Yeah.
We need to get out of the fart tube. We're going to get farted out. We're
Yeah.
going to get launched like some
No.
projectile diarrhea.
like Phil, but the wind pressure, can I like estimate how long we got before the wind strikes? Or, like,
You can give it an intellect roll.
all right. And does COG come in because of?
Not 0G. No,
Ah, dang it.
Industrial machinery, mate.
no
let's
it's not
see.
machinery.
I may know. Yes.
Okay, you reckon you have so while I've been talking, you've noticed that maybe prompting you to pay attention. You've noticed the wind has been growing in strength, and you can the smell, this kind of foul smell, blowing on this wind, and you think you've got 20 seconds.
I'm like,
Right.
we got to run now, cameras. You got
Run.
20 seconds.
Yeah, let's head for the tube. The exit.
Yeah, and it's so and
The
it's
life support
as,
tube.
Yeah.
I'm used to running. running.
yeah, and as Gus is saying this, he almost has having to raise his voice as the volume of the wind suddenly grows in intensity, and you like,
Okay.
feel buffeted by it. And you can all what are you doing? Are you staying in the tunnel, or are you going for the
Go for life support.
For the life support. Yes.
life support?
Yeah.
I've been in there.
Okay, give us a speed test. If you've got athletics or something else that might help you can suggest that, of course.
I'm gonna do that, yeah.
Just industrial equipment.
Ugh, failed.
Oh, I was one
No.
off.
Oh, I was bang on. You need to be
The
one. You
wind,
need
it
to be
pushed
one
me.
under. Oh, bang on. Fuck my life.
Okay,
Oh
so
no, that
That's
laugh.
so frustrating when all the other games it's meets it, and then you're like, oh, I've got it.
That
Oh no, I haven't.
okay, so you kind of like get to the point where you're having to grab, cling on to the railings or the handrail of this walkway, even though it's slowing you down, just to stop yourself from being lifted off your feet. So you're getting inching closer and closer, and you can see, like glancing back, you can see this like cloud, this mass of matter and slurry and debris being suddenly like almost like a tidal wave being blown towards you, and suddenly there's this shower of debris and rocks comes like ricocheting down the tunnel, and you can all make a body save. If you don't make a body save, you take 1d6 points of damage as you are hit by all this debris that comes flying down the tunnel ahead of this like tidal wave of slurry.
Can
I
I?
use Can I use athletics to like?
No.
Can
No,
I?
the
Can
answer
I?
is no.
Can I appeal for explosives because I'm used to dodging shrapnel from, like.
No.
Oh come
Conversation,
on!
because
You're
now
the
we're like
worst.
now we're in the wind. There are things in the way coming towards, not so
Can I
deal.
use
Fucking
hand-to-hand
88.
combat
That's a
to, like,
fumble.
punch- so I
That's a
punch
panic
you?
Oh,
check.
critical failure!
Fuck
No,
off.
no, just a
No,
straight body save.
Ah, helvete.
No, Dana's taking a
Nice.
wound.
I failed.
1d6, you say?
Yeah, 1d6 if you fail. Dana's to that means Dana's had 5 health.
Oh
left,
no,
so-
I took a wound.
I've got to make a panic check.
What do I do with my health then?
So you've got 5 health left. So you reduce it to 0.
Okay.
You give yourself that gives you a wound. So you mark 1 wound, and then if there's any excess damage, then that carries over to the next set of health. So you reset your health, and then reduce it by 1 because you took one
Once-
more than
Okay.
you got.
Once per session, I can get advantage on a panic check, so I'm going to take that, Phil.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Come on.
Oh god, that was
Very
lucky.
nice. Very nice.
That was lucky. There were 2 and a 3 then. Okay. But you, like I say, you're battered by this flying debris, but you do still manage to like just get through the door that leads into a corridor connecting to the life support bay. Just before this like tidal wave of slurry just is ejected down this tube, down this tunnel.
I think I missed something, Phil. Were people rolling for, what's that, what the 1d6 was, damage?
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
rolled that. I never rolled to take
Yep.
damage, so I need to do that.
I think me
Yeah.
and Sarah have got wounds now, right?
I was
got
too busy
wounds
doing my
now.
panic check.
Okay, so I shall sort out your wounds then while we're doing that. So wounds. So it's going to be
Roll
blunt
5.
force. So if you both, so Sarah, if you want to roll as a d10. Okay. Let's.
It's the
see.
suspense. You don't know if it's good or bad, eh?
I know. Oh, I have armor too, by the way. I don't know if that does anything. But
What armor
got
do you
one
have?
armor.
One armor,
One,
so
just
that-
one.
yeah, so basically that's the armor points, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically that 5 damage just completely shreds it. So you still got
Oh,
clothes,
okay.
but they're just ripped to shreds.
Oh yeah, so because my armor is 3, does that mean I can reduce any damage from that, or is that just like if it's like
No,
a battle
so-
or something?
So if no, so if it's most physical damage can be like armor can block most physical damage, but if you've got armor points, it only protects you if it does less than the armor the armor value
Yeah.
or less.
Right.
If it
okay.
does more than the armor value, then it destroys the armor.
I got you.
And we get to choose when we use that, right? I
No,
guess.
no,
Oh.
it's just
So the
automatic.
first time you got hit for more than
Yeah.
1 point, your damage, your armor was gone.
Yeah. So if you've got 1 armor point, first time you get
Okay.
hit, then it gets shredded. If you've got 3 armor
okay.
points, if you've got 3
Yeah,
armor
okay.
points, first time you get hit for 3 or more, it shreds
It's gone.
Okay, so my armor's gone, but it does mean that I'm back up to top hit points, but I've got 1 wound. I'll just do all the changes. Cool.
Yeah. So it doesn't reduce the damage that you're taking. It either blocks it or not. If your armor has got damage reduction, that reduces damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So Dana, you one of these huge blocks, like huge chunks of rock, smashes into your shoulder. You hear Dana gives a scream as you hear your collarbone just snap.
Yeah. Okay.
So your
my
left
collarbone before, that's
is
nasty.
broken. So you've got a disadvantage on any strength-related checks.
Okay.
Do I have to do that as well? Because I've got a wound as well.
Yeah. So give us a D10.
A D10.
Yeah. How much damage did you take?
I think it was 5.
Okay. Go on then. Roll the D10.
Oops. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to click that. Ignore that beer. Just ignore that.
That's what happens. I'm about to go, I think my body's in pain, and you're like, have a beer. I'm like, I'm fine. I'm cool.
Was that a 9? That was a 9.
It's a 9. Does my head fall off?
Oh, it's 9 really bad.
It's that bad.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So a huge chunk of rock hits you in the back, slams you into the wall. You need to make a death save.
Oh, what? I wasn't looking. How do I do a death
Oh my
save?
Roll a
gosh.
D10. Roll a D10.
Oh.
Jesus. Okay, let's see how this goes. I got a 2. Is that good?
2. So this huge chunk of rock slams it hits you in that, crushing you against the wall, breaking your neck.
That doesn't sound good.
And Red just collapses to the floor, unconscious and dying.
Oh.
We lost Red.
Stim pack anyone?
He's not dead. He's not dead. He's got a broken neck, but he's not dead. He's unconscious and not dead. Get that
Is he
stim.
mostly dead?
He's mostly dead.
If he is not, if nobody does anything within the next 1 to 5 rounds, he will be dead.
Is his body still there, or is he flying away with wind?
So his body is like under a piece of rock in the slurry ejection.
It's pinned.
Okay, I owe Big Red a lot, so I'm gonna go and save.
I'm gonna try and save Big Red as well.
Yeah,
Dana,
get
you need to
stim
get that
pack,
stim
yeah.
pack jammed in his neck. We'll try and
Yes.
get the rocks off him.
Yes, y'all get the
Oh.
rocks off of him. I got a stim pack.
Shit.
Okay, so if you two are going to try and help him, you can give us a strength a strength or a speed. I'll let you decide.
Strength.
Strength's
because
slightly
this is a
better.
system, you can do it with advantage.
Oh, advantage, okay.
So whoever's leading chooses the roll, and the other person gives you advantage.
I've got a 45
I got
strength. I'll
42.
go with advantage.
You-
Yeah.
Yeah, you go.
Come on. That's gonna do it. 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you just managed to pull him in. And
Red, no!
Close the door. As before this the tunnel is just consumed, like filled with
Gee
this.
whiz.
You're
Dana,
injected with a
stim
stim pack, my
pack.
comrade. Hurry,
Yeah.
hurry, Dana.
Dana, step back.
How do I do the stim pack?
You just say that you're using it. That's
I think
it.
it's just a fallout.
Okay,
Like,
I'm
you
using
just
the
jab
stim
them.
pack.
Bistria, Astam. Bistria.
Okay, so there you go. It's in chat. So
Oh, there you go.
Stick it in his
Martin do it.
urethra.
So you can click on. So if roll do 10 if you roll. So roll. So click on the button that says plus 1d10 health.
Okay.
Oh, come on, be good.
So you get 5. You get 5 health back.
5 health back.
Nice.
Come on.
5
Okay.
health back.
Is his
So,
neck
the
unbroken?
damage-
You click on the -1 stress button as well.
Walking about like
Okay, and
this.
so
I'm
because
fine,
my health was
guys.
the top for the second. My health was the top for the second wound, but I presume being hit reduced it to nothing, so it's 5, right? It's
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not got okay.
Oh,
You didn't
that's
get-
stress
you
for
didn't get the
him,
wound
not.
back.
That's stress for him, not me.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel great. I feel great now. I mean, I'm still doing bad, but yeah.
So
Okay.
so it doesn't give you the bonus to checks, but it brings you round.
Okay, and my stress has gone down by 1.
Yeah, by 1.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I feel invincible now. I've got 10 minutes of doing loads of shit. Just
Yeah.
for 10 minutes. Just for 10 minutes.
Let's go. 10
let's
minutes. Let's book it.
We need
All
to
right, what do
save
we
the
got in
column.
this room?
Like, I just get everyone just, I'll carry you all and just grab everyone and run through with like,
So you don't get
drugs.
you don't get that
Oh.
bonus. You don't get that bonus 'cause it saves you from dying.
Boo.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me take this off my
Also, it never
list.
mentioned
There we
superhuman
go.
strength either. It just said you get
Okay.
advantage on your
Yeah,
rolls.
it's like when you get shot with adrenaline, I thought I'd have like a few seconds. Of
Ah,
like,
yeah,
you
a few
know.
seconds of Hulk mode. Let's get the fuck
So it's,
out of here
yeah, no,
rapid.
the adrenaline thing basically saves you from dying. It's kind of, like giving somebody.
Is his
Okay.
neck unbroken, or is he just walking about like this
No,
now?
his neck is still broken, so you will have
Uh,
disadvantage on speed
Are you
checks.
still like kind of
Is it
bouncing
flopping
around?
about?
I tell you the most romantic thing ever, but you can't hear it because I can't really talk that well. I
Ooh.
imagine.
Is his head just flopping about like that? I'm fine, guys.
So, not to that extent, but you will. It will have the effect of
Is
you'll
it
have
like-
disadvantage on any speed checks.
Walking about like that.
Okay.
Ah. Imagine having a broken neck. That's
unless-
brutal.
Unless we find a shitload of stem packs in here.
Yeah, maybe.
We were in the life
Yeah,
support
and
place,
then-
aren't we? That's what we came in
Okay,
here for.
so you're in the passageway that connects to the life support place. Yeah.
Let's go to
Yeah.
life support. See if
Okay,
can find
so we
some
can
stim packs.
check all the drawers and everything in here.
Okay.
Ah.
So you're gonna head to life support. Okay. Okay.
Can I look for like a neck guard to prop my neck up?
You can probably look for something like that. I mean, so this is the life support bay. So it's cramped. So life support bay, it turns out to be actually like crew quarters for the few staff that there are on board this tunneling machine. It's kind of cramped. Like I say, it's the crew quarters for the tech guys on board. And everything in here has been smashed or burnt. And as you step in, just as you step in, things just sort of like drop to the floor, and then they start to, and then gravity, the gravity falters and like flickers, and you see things kind of start to lift off the floor, and then things just start floating free.
0G.
So the gravity is like fluctuating between the artificial gravity
Between on and
fluctuating
off.
between being on and off.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there a terminal in this room I can maybe make it so it's
Yeah.
we have gravities?
I reckon there's going to be a rhythm to it where we're just going to have to sprint across at the right time.
So it does seem to be like isolated to this just inside this room. Gravity out in the corridor, connecting corridor is fine.
Let's see if I can work out a rhythm to it, Phil. If there is.
You could do that. Gus, there is a terminal in this room. Yeah, you can see a computer terminal in this room.
Is it close to us or is it like in the middle?
It's about midway across the room.
You go across the room. Okay. I'm gonna try to make my way over.
Okay.
You should have 0G like skill too.
We all
I'll
have
do
that,
the-
yeah.
You could like swim over there or something. I don't
Yes,
know.
So,
We all have that
will
as
be-
Teamsters,
that will-
yeah.
That will help you, possibly help you in this situation. Well, not at the moment. When gravity's normal, obviously it doesn't. So you're trying to look if there's a pattern. Gus, you're heading over to the console. What is Red and Dana doing?
I'm trying to find like any medical thing that might help my neck, or stem packs, or anything medical.
Okay.
I'm looking
Okay.
for.
I'm also going to
So
do
you can
that.
make an intellect roll for that. And what's Dana doing?
I'm giggling a little bit because we don't have any gravity and he has a broken neck. But also, no, I'm just looking too for like medical stuff and more stim packs. Just whatever's floating around, just grabbing.
Okay. Well, like I say, yeah. So you can give us a intellect roll as well.
This is 0G count or no, not really.
No, not really. Not for looking at things.
know.
Okay.
I don't know anything about medicine in this game.
You can so buddy, you can give us a you can give us an intellect roll as well. See if you can see a
Work out
pattern.
the rhythm.
Obviously, you're gonna have to observe
Now,
this for a while.
we are dealing directly with me trying to work out the pattern of this 0G. Does my 0G give me a bonus?
It does. It
Yeah,
does.
surely,
Yay.
You
eh?
can use your 0G skill with this with that.
Yes.
So
How kind of
obviously,
you.
don't make the check yet because you're having to observe the looking for the pattern or trying to like work it out. So Gus, you head over to this console, and there are a number. So there's no means. There doesn't appear to be any means on the console of interacting with the artificial gravity in the chamber. It's just a place for like for recording logs and like maintenance logs and things like that. But you do see on the score, checking through, you see in one of the last entries, there's mention of a failed attempt to manual override in the control room.
Oh.
Okay.
Somebody's tried to manual override it and failed.
Of the engine control in the engine core, the control room of the engine core. Somebody's tried to like shut it down,
Ah, okay.
Interesting.
And been killed by
but
the
it's
AI,
failed.
probably.
Yeah.
Do we make that roll now?
Okay, and at that point, well, you can after this, because at that point, then suddenly the things start to shudder in the room, and the the gravity comes back, and so everybody that's in the room, which doesn't include Buddy, can make a body save, but you can do it with advantage. You can do it with advantage because you've got 0G training.
Okay. Strength, COG.
Can I still use athletics? Because I'm still athletic. I'm just.
No, because it's 0G.
I just have a broken neck.
Oh, so do we click advantage or do we click the 0G?
If it allows you to use 0G from the save thing, then you'd use that.
Yeah, it does. Okay, and then
Yeah.
advantage as well because we know it's coming.
No, because you don't know the pattern yet.
Okay, no, okay, just
Oh,
the
okay,
plus 10.
okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh.
Not for me. Can I use this panic thing? What's the panic thing
No,
about?
so
Is that meant
that's
like a
when you
one
have
reroll?
Yeah, it's when you have to make a panic check. It's only applies to panic
I
checks.
can't use that. Oh, I didn't do well again.
Martin's
Oh,
broken
body
neck
save,
made me
I
think
did
of
it
something
wrong.
really
Yeah.
funny that I need to tell you, but I'll do it after stream because it's too funny for stream.
Yeah, body save Ferrito, yeah.
Yeah, but I fell anyway. There's got 16 and I fell on
Oh,
my
right,
body.
okay. Okay, so if you fail, then you take 1d5 points in damage as you like things, hit the floor or things slam into you.
I'm on 1 HP. Woo. That was close.
Oh, that's not a good roll.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm down
is
to
it?
0 because I got 5.
25?
So I'm down to.
Oh.
I'm down to 0, but can I have another wound? Does my health not go back to 12, or does it mean I'm dead, or I'm passed out?
Oh, let's have a go.
Because I don't know.
So I'm going to be.
You're gonna be kind.
I might be kind. That's Ferrito, not those red.
My stress is 15, by the way.
15,
Oh, no.
you're quite stressed at 15. You're getting there, yeah.
Can I drink my beer yet?
Mine's
Yeah, do
14.
it. If you got a chance, do it. I'm
Mine is 14
on.
as
I'm
well,
also on
my
15.
stress.
So it would be down to.
My health's 0, but.
So
can I
so
take
yeah,
another wound?
I'm just going to reset your health because you got that save
no.
back. So there we go.
Okay.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, but I guess does it mean I have another? Do I have 2
No,
wounds?
no. If you get a
No.
second wound, you're dead.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
sweet. For some reason, I feel slightly better.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah, I feel slightly better.
Okay. That might be bit too intentionally too generous there. Right, okay. Right, so
No,
everybody's...
it's fine.
I'm-
Phil, like
I'm-
we know you're nice to disabled people, and that's, I think, good to do that.
Okay, so like I said, the gravity comes back, you hit the floor, and things, the things dropping down, impacting into you. So you take a bit of damage. Buddy, you're not able to. There's clearly a pattern, but you're not quite sure. You could study it for a bit longer, but you don't know how much time you've got, of course. And somebody can roll a d6.
I do know how much time we've got. It's on a fucking thing.
Well, that's true. So looking at that, you got 28 minutes.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Well, can I roll this
Oh.
anyway? Can I try? Oh, fuck
Well,
off.
if you wanna do it again, that's going to take you more time.
What'd you do that for? What's that?
Oh,
What'd you roll that for? What's
That
that?
doesn't look good. I don't like that.
It's not good.
Oh dear, that's critical.
You're
failure.
there.
It's not good. I've got
Do
to
you
make
get
a
a,
panic
do you
check.
get a broken neck?
You're going to make a panic check, and you've used your.
I've used my advantage
check as
thing,
well.
yeah. Fuck. I should have said nothing.
You should have said nothing, shouldn't you? Yeah.
Should have kept my fucking
Six.
mouth shut. Oh.
Oh, oh no, that's good. Adrenaline rush. You get a low roll is good.
Oh. On all rolls for the next 2d10 minutes, reduce stress by 1d5.
Yeah. So you need to, when you make a panic check, you want to roll over your panic, but if you roll under it, you want to roll low.
For 15 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
So do I press this
So how much
minus
stress do
1d5
you
stress
lose?
button?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I roll that every time I make a dice roll. Ha!
Hey,
Every
look at
time I
that.
roll a dice roll, I have to roll that. That's sick.
I got a broken
No,
neck,
no,
and
no,
he's
no,
like
you just
now chilled out. That feels better.
No, you just get advantage on rolls. You don't reduce stress. That's a one time.
Oh, advantage on all rolls. Right, okay.
Yeah.
But also reduce stress by 1d5. That was a one-off thing that I do, yeah?
Yeah, that's a one off. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
thought every
Okay.
roll from the next 15 minutes was going to
No,
reduce
God,
my
no.
stress. Fuck, that's
No.
Like,
good.
damn, I'm gonna be so
No, that-
chill.
That
Yeah.
would have been if you swallowed a full bottle of MDMA or something.
Oh, let's do it. That sounds like a party.
Just choke some MDMA. Right, okay. So yeah, looking at the PDA countdown, the tunnel's getting closer. It's 26 minutes away.
26 minutes, gang.
Well, I'm gonna run to the other door because I'm worried that I'll die.
Oh yeah, I want to do it too as
Gravity
well.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get past the
I
anti-grav room and
think
get
some
to
of
the
you
other door.
I think some of you more healthy people should figure out that computer problem. But I'm not good with computers.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
so
not,
the door from the life support bay leads to the bridge towards the bridge nexus.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's take that.
Okay.
That's where we need to be.
Let's take that.
We are one
Okay.
step closer, comrades.
That is where
So
we need to be.
you can easily cross this room if you don't wait. You can easily cross this room before there's another gravity spike.
Very good, very good.
Okay. So you're leaving this room?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or you
Yeah.
staying? No. Yeah. Okay.
Aye.
Not searching anymore. Okay. Fair enough. So you leave behind the light support bay and head down through the door and down the corridor and into the bridge nexus.
I reckon this is it, boys. We just have to fight the machine. We've just got to rage against the machine, fight the AI somehow, and defeat it.
Yes.
Defeat the evil AI.
It was like a lot.
Art imitating life once again, boys. We need to defeat the evil
Oh
AI.
no, there's a little lock on something that might be in the thing we gotta do here, guys. It might be in the room.
Okay,
don't
so
like the
like I said, there are no so it's kind of like a monitoring station. There's no direct controls of the there's no like controls for the tunneling device. It's just like a monitoring station, and there are control panels and screens, and all the screens are like flashing red with various warnings, system failures, collision warnings. In one corner is a torn apart android that is slumped against the wall, and you can beneath the sounds of the background sounds of the machinery, you can hear the kind of like whispering, low, broken, disjointed whispering of the AI's voice.
Can we tell what it's saying?
It's kind of strange to listen. It's kind of just nonsense, just random words, like a random selection of like taunts and command, like it seems almost like it's issuing commands, but also like issuing threats to people.
Okay.
Similar to what you've heard.
Yeah. We need to shut this monster down.
To one side is a heavily reinforced door that says engine core access. And there is like a secure key card security lock.
I've got the security thing. I've got a security tag.
No, you've got a wristband.
Aye, surely that opens it. Aye, that'll do it.
You got this is a key card. This is a security card reader.
What the fuck's the wristband for then? What a waste of time that was.
Well, maybe we can check the Android. Didn't you say there was an Android?
Maybe the Android's got one. Aye.
While you check the Android, I will check the computers.
Okay.
I'm gonna check the room for like anti-gravity messes, wind machines, spider robots, anything that's gonna hurt anyone. I want to be looking around for any shenanigans.
And
Okay.
I'll help Dana check the Android, see if there's a key card.
Okay. And what was Gus doing? Did you say sorry?
I'm checking the computers if I can do anything.
Okay. Radio. So, I guess you can all make intellect checks.
Can I use hacking?
You can use
Or computers?
no, you can use computers.
Okay.
They succeeded on something.
Yeah.
I'm not succeeding on anything. I can slide down ladders all day long. That's about it.
I mean, at least you've got all your like body. I mean, you might be mostly naked, but at least your neck's not like hanging off.
True, that's true.
Okay. So we got Gus has succeeded and Red. So you're checking over this Android. You can't find anything that's you don't see anything that might be of use. Red, you're checking everything, and there's just like system failures right across the board. Everything seems to be failing. The reactor is running hot. It doesn't seem to be cooling down, and the whole thing is going to go critical in about an hour.
Oh, great. So I'm like, nothing's going to attack us in this room, guys, but we will explode.
It's got less time than that.
But there's kind of, like I said, the screens, like I said, there's a collision alert. But the tunneler is going to reach the colony in just over 20 minutes. So in 20 minutes, the tunneler machine will destroy the colony, and then 40 minutes after that, the reactor will just go.
Okay. Is there a way for me to override the?
So there is no. So you're checking the computer. There's nothing in here that will allow you to interact. It's all automated.
What about?
The only thing you could possibly do is what you've seen somebody do in that log. The only thing you could possibly do is to shut the engine core down.
Okay.
I think
Shut
that's
it
what
down,
we're trying to do.
and that is through that door. But you need a security card to get there's a that
Can
door requires
I?
a security card.
Can I jury rig a security card from a security tag? With my
Not from the
jury
security
rigging.
tag. You might be able to do something with the remains of the android.
Well, I was thinking it's maybe
But
got like a thing in its eye for retina scanning or something.
this tag is just kind of like a code that you just like it goes against the scanner.
Right, can I try
Okay.
something with the Android? See if I can jury rig something that will get us through this door. With jury rigging.
You can, yeah, you can. You can try and see if you can construct some like makeshift one-use sort of card.
So is that going
Nothing
to be?
else. I got a crowbar and some beer.
So is that going to be intellect and jury
Put the
rigging?
beer on it and rip it off the wall.
It is.
I think you should put beer on the console. It works on like TV shows, right? And then
Well,
it'll
that's what
spark
I'm
up.
saying.
Yeah.
Just short circuit it, right?
So is that
Wait.
what Dan's doing? She's just going to crack open a cans of beer all over the console?
Wait. Is somebody helping me with that? So
I
I
don't know if
can...
I'm ready to get up yet.
Is somebody going to help me with that so I can get advantage?
No, that the roll's done.
Oh.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, I think I answered already, but there's no way for me to hack into the computer or override the security
There's
locks on the door.
nothing. There's nothing you can. So the door is separate. You
The door
might
is
be able,
separate, okay.
You might be able to hack the security, the card reader.
Could I try to do that then?
You can try and do that.
Okay.
You can try and do that.
Good luck.
Let's see, intellect and then hacking. Let's see, cross your fingers, everybody.
Fingers crossed.
Come on. Come on, that looks good.
Yeah, yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll got
Okay.
this.
Right. Okay. So that will take you a few moments. Let's see. Let's just drop this down a bit. Maybe drop that down a bit. And as you're doing this, you hear the AI's voice come over the speaker, the speakers and the terminals in the room again.
I will grind you into sickness. I will wear your thoughts like some skin.
Okay, play
You're
the
gonna
game,
wear my
please.
thoughts like
Yes.
skin?
Yeah.
I will wear your thoughts like some skin.
Okay.
What did you say, Phil? I didn't realize.
I'll kind of pause the music. Yeah,
One more time.
For a moment. It's balancing the things. Here we go. Just turn everything else off.
I will grind you into sickness. I will wear your thoughts like some skin.
Wow.
Nope. Says I will
Yeah.
grind you. I will grind you
Oh, no,
into
I heard it, I heard it.
signals.
I
There we
will
go.
grind you into sickness. I will wear your thoughts like some skin.
I will grind you into signals. I will wear your thoughts like skin. That's nasty.
Ooh. This is a very sick AI.
That's not sexy.
No, a sick AI.
Not cute. Not cute.
Not cute. Not sexy.
Okay. And then an alarm starts sounding.
Right, we need to just shut it down. Shut it down. Maybe we just need to get to the engine core and shut the engine off. We need to get through this door.
I'm trying to
Okay.
bypass the security locking.
I mean,
We'll
you're
do it
doing good.
faster.
You're getting somewhere.
We're all gonna die, man.
maybe.
And everyone on that station's gonna die.
Well, Sarato's doing that. Is there any way any of us can give each other like health points back by doing like medical stuff to each other, or is it stim pack everybody?
Doing medical stuff to each other. Is that what you call that
Oh, like,
massage
yeah,
place
I've
that you go
got
to? It's it's medical
Yeah.
appointments, yeah.
Neck
Yeah,
massages and shit,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
finger massage. I was
Is that-
thinking
is-
of like
is
cracking
that-
my neck back or like someone's arm into.
Is that you
like-
putting prostitutes on your claiming prostitutes back on your tax because it's medicine?
Yeah, it's or entertainment, depending what happens.
Oh,
On to you.
okay. So no, there isn't as such, unfortunately. Not to. It's a bit cruel like that. So the door from the life support bay, the corridor to life support bay opens, and in floats one of the repair drones. Another two behind it.
Oh,
boy,
fuck
I'm
off.
yelling to the other. Cover me while I fix this computer. Hurry!
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's
We
sake!
got
Pull,
you.
pull out my nail gun and start blasting.
Yeah,
That's,
I've got my gun, so I can start shooting people.
Have you got a real gun?
That's what goes.
Yeah, I got a real gun.
Ooh, get that going. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got a real gun and a crowbar, which is cool.
So it will. You will have to defeat. So yeah, it will take longer than the fight to hack this door. So you'll have to defeat these things first.
Is one of
While
the ones? Is one
Gus
of
is
these
hacking
one,
the door.
Is one of these one of the ones who touched my kind of not wife fiance? Because I'm going to be looking at him and be like,
Okay,
going for you first, Hansi.
Roll these. Roll
Got my
these things.
pinup model patch.
Yeah.
That.
Roll as a d6. If you roll a 1, it's the same one because there's a lot of these things on board.
That's
You've got a vendetta against
1 in
this one.
6
'Cause it
chance.
touched your wife and she liked it.
Nah, it's not. It's
No,
just a
no.
rando. It's a rando robot. Sorry.
Rando roll.
You still pretend it was the one that touched your
Okay.
wife, and you can.
Oh, even if he says no, it's not me, and says I'm a robot racist, I'm like, I recognize your mustache.
Okay. So right. So if you want to all make a speed check, if you
No,
pass
really.
the speed check, you go before.
No,
the,
do we have to? Can we not go slow?
You can.
Slow and steady wins the race, Martin.
So there's 13 minutes left on the countdown.
Oh,
so you've
fuck
lost
off!
that,
13
bonus
minutes.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Gus, what are you doing? I've passed.
No, Gus, you don't make it. You're hacking the door.
Oh, and, whew. Don't look at that roll. You didn't
Don't
see
look
that
at
roll.
that roll, then.
Remember,
Did not see the roll.
put your stress down one because it automatically takes the stress off you. By the
Oh
way.
yeah. Well, yes. Thank you for the
But
money.
yeah. These guys are fighting these things off to protect you while you're trying to hack the door.
Okay.
Okay, so who got success? So Red got a fail. So Dana got a fail. So it's Bud is the only one to succeed. So Bud, you go first. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to shoot it with this
So
nail
this,
gun.
so because the close quarters of this place as well, everything is either adjacent or close range.
Well, that's convenient because this thing's got a range of close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot it in the right place that makes it explode. Therefore, I'm gonna get a bonus from my explosive skill.
Well, if that was that, if only that's how it worked.
No.
If you had some kind of robotics, maybe.
38 is less than my
success.
combat.
Hey.
Ooh.
Okay, so it inflicts so that takes inflicts 5 points of damage. Right, and yeah. So it hits it. I mean, obviously these things are robots, so they're like the metal, so that does provide some protection. But yeah, it hits it in kind of like in the central mass of it, and two of the arms just drop, like you
Excellent,
kind of like fall
excellent.
down, not off,
Excellent.
but just fall limp.
Go limp. Nice.
Um,
I'll take that.
So yeah, so okay, so it's just got 2. Right, okay. So next it's them. So repair this. So this one's going first, and it's just going to randomly attack someone. So I'm going to do from top, blue, pink, and green, yellow. So 1, 2. So it attacks Dana. So it comes in and attacks Dana. Okay, so this one does not try to grapple you. It's got yeah. So this cutting torch. So it lights. There's a pot as it lights up this acetylene cutting torch, and and lunges at you with this. Tries to burn you with this cutting torch.
What? Rude. Okay.
And
That's gonna
it
miss
fails.
surely.
that is a fail.
Good miss.
Okay, and then the next one goes.
With me? What?
Oh. So the next one goes. Is that go right? Okay.
We've got about 7 minutes left until we hit this thing.
So I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause the timing because obviously time's moving a lot quicker than it would be. Okay, so this one goes up and attacks Red. So again with the acetylene torch, with cutting torch.
Oh no!
I mean that's a really nice roll, but
It's
look
not a
at the
critical
shit,
though. It
zero,
has to be an
one,
11 or
no.
22 to be a
That's
critical.
true, yeah. Oof.
So yeah, it burns you. Oh, you're not gonna like this. So it burns you with this cutting torch, and you take and you take a D10 points of damage. So you take.
Oh, that was
2
lucky.
points of
That
damage.
was lucky.
Okay, I can deal with that because you gave me the health. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's.
Well,
I mean, I think that's reasonable considering what Phil's done to me mentally today. He's disabled me.
No, it wasn't
Fully
bad. Like,
disabled me.
and this other one
broke your
attacks Buddy.
oh, fuck off. Crit.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It would be on me, eh?
Payback for all those.
Is that
Roll
worse
a
than?
dodgy-
Is that worse than the one that I got? Is that?
That's a
That's
critical
better than the
success.
one because it's a crit.
Oh,
22.
Jesus.
It's like Delta Green double digits, so a 2-2 or a 1-1, an 11 or a 22 are crits. But a 33 or a
so-
44 or a 55, etc. are all fumbles.
These math nerds need to be stopped with their doubling up and weird things. They need to be stopped.
I like it. It's a cool fumble
Okay,
system.
so it's got. So basically, that's going to give it advantage on its damage roll. We were doing the. Previously been doing critical success in combat, slightly wrong, but I'm not going to go into that. So so it's going to have basically have like I said, it's going to have advantage on its damage roll. So
Wow.
throwing twice and taking the highest,
Yep.
which is better than double damage.
It is.
Oh, nine points of damage.
Right, that's going to fuck me up actually. I only have 5, so does that put me on 0 and 1 wound?
Yes. So that's so you take a wound as well. So that's burning. So if one rolls a d10.
Not really.
Oh,
Oh! Got it once.
That's not good.
Can't be worse than a
Oh,
broken
so
neck,
you're
surely.
on fire!
oh,
It sets
You're
you
on-
on fire.
Oh, what?
So yeah, not just cut it like the settling torch, the cutting torch just flares up like a kind of misfires and flares up like a flamethrower, covering you in like flammable fluid, and you just instantly go up like a torch.
And do I...
So
am I
unless
now...
you put it out, you will take 3d10 points of damage per round.
I've already went down to 0 health though.
Up, drop,
So
and
what
roll.
happens now?
So you take a wound,
Yep.
you reset your health, and you
Yep.
take off any excess.
So what's the excess that I take off?
So you took 9 points of damage. So what?
And
did
I
you
got
have
hit.
before
I
you
got
took
hit
them?
for 5. So does that mean I restore and then take another 4?
Yeah. It does indeed.
this game is brutal. Oh,
It's rough.
Oh wait.
Okay, so you can make that's all drones. So it's next round, so you can make a speed check.
Oh, do I get to it? Because I failed, do I not get to attack after them?
Oh, sorry, yes, of course.
Oh
yes.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
only
yeah,
me
yeah.
and them that have
So,
went. It's everybody else to go.
Dana and Red get to attack. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna use the revolver. So do I just click on revolver, right?
Yep. You just click on revolver, and you can. It's a small arms weapon. It's a point blank range, so you can have advantage.
Military training or anything like that.
Come
No,
on.
that's not team stuff thing, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
11
11
points.
points.
11
Okay, so
points of damage,
you
come on.
shoot it, and yeah, you hit it in the central mass. The bullet penetrates its metal shell, and there's the force of it knocks it back, and it drops onto the floor.
I look at it
Yeah,
and go,
nice.
Boom.
it's like, you're the brother of the one who touched my kind of possible future wife if things go well and we're more than just friends. Take it out.
Bye bye.
Yeah. That's how I do things.
Okay, and Dana.
Okay.
Oh, I also look at you and blow on the gun. I'm like, take him out, honey. We can do this.
Chills.
Like,
Blow my
sometimes-
weapon.
Sometimes guns are cool. Just
Suddenly it turns to a very 80s action movie all of a sudden now. 80s
Yeah.
action movie.
This got very sexy all of a sudden.
Sarah, if you've not got a weapon, I do have a crowbar, and I'd happily give it to you if you've not. Got
I
any
do have a
weapons.
crowbar. I do have a
Oh,
crowbar.
you already have a crowbar.
Yeah, I
Can
do
you-
prefer
I
to
mean-
meet things.
It'd be cool if I gave you my crowbar and you went full on double crowbar. But
It
I
would
don't know
be
if that's
cool,
the
but I've got like a
whammy.
broken collarbone. I don't know if I could
Yeah.
swing them
Join,
both.
join the
yeah.
club. Join the fucking club.
Broken neck.
I'm like, I can barely talk and he's on fire, so.
So luckily, the collarbone doesn't give you disadvantage on combat check because it's just on to strength. So
Okay, okay, well that's good.
you should be
Aye,
able to
That's
strength
do
and
good.
combat are separate.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna whack one of these. I've just got a lot of rage built up.
Whacking and smacking.
Okay. Give us a
Lot
click
of
on the
rage,
crowbar. Click on the crowbar.
Let's
and the
see what
weapons
we
tab.
got
You
here.
can't afford marriage counselling on a minor's wage.
No. And my loungewear is messed up
It's all
because of these
fucked up,
guys.
yeah.
I'm mad.
Oh,
no.
Oh, just 3 points.
Oh,
That's it.
3 points.
Crazy man.
Okay.
You rolled
I'll
a
take it, I'll
zero.
take it.
You rolled a zero.
Okay, so
I thought,
It was a zero.
so the metal shell of this thing takes the brunt of most of the damage. So it does very little to it.
It just goes tink.
Yeah. So just as 1 point of damage.
At 1 point's 1 point though.
I mean, I think for the critical success, you should be able to like give a geology fact as you do that. You're like-
I really want to take my fuzzy handcuffs and like handcuff it to one of the pipes around here or something, but you know.
Could have done something. Well, I don't know. Anyway, okay. So it's speed rolls again.
Speed rolls.
Speed rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Come
you
on,
guys got this.
buddy.
You guys got this. You can do it.
I don't got this. 52. Oh, that's a nice roll.
I got 2.
Okay. So Dana, you go first. You before anybody else. So Dana.
Yeah.
I go first again.
Yep.
Well, I hate that all I have is crowbar, but
Yep,
one of
so
them's like shooting fire out.
Well, yeah. So it just they're all using their cutting tools.
Oh, you could
Little-
use the bear. You could use the bear to put the fire out.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, can I
Shake it up and then just go
like blow
spray.
some beer on them and catch them on fire?
Oh, I will. If you expend all your beer, you can make a. What would it be?
A bullshit roll. You can make a bullshit roll.
Yeah, would be a bullshit roll, wouldn't it? Maybe
Yeah.
maybe a speed check or an intellect check. Yeah, speed and an intellect check, but that means you can't attack. And
Well, I don't want to get rid
might-
of all of them.
And it's not gonna.
Oh, it's
not
never,
gonna
never
put it
say
out
that.
completely.
Come on.
It's not
mean,
gonna.
yeah.
It's not gonna put it out completely, but it will give Buddy advantage on his attempt to put the fire in.
I'm literally
Okay.
on fire here.
It's horrifying to watch someone that we're friends with burn to death as well.
Oh, this is a good point. This is a good point. You can make it. You can make. Thank you. Thank
Whose
you.
side
Go
are you on, Martin? Fuck's sake.
So you can all make a fear save. Yes, you can.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Nice one, Martin.
Buddy, you automatically gain 2 points of stress because you're on fire.
Oh, cheers,
Unfair,
Martin.
yeah,
Nice work, Martin. Fucking
Alright.
teacher's pet.
Okay, I will use advantage on this one. My
I'm
one
on
advantage
19
is-
stress, boys.
It's that's the panic.
Oh, that's from
save.
Panic. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Oh, my stress 17. Does that mean something happens or?
It may
Mine
just means
too.
when you have to make a panic check. It's
I'm super
Oh.
stressed out.
I'm at 19. I'm at 19.
Yours is not the person you wanted to have a panic check.
Oh, I will roll it.
Maybe he didn't see it because he's like busy like typing and shit.
Yeah, when I be busy, yeah, when I be busy.
Yeah, he never saw it.
I think he might look round when somebody's screaming and flashing about in flames.
Nah, he gets advantage
Yeah,
because
well-
he's distracted. Advantage, surely.
But now you can use so you click on the panic button in the chat.
Okay.
Faisal.
Yeah, we'll use
Now-
advantage on that one. Yeah.
Now you can
You
use
should-
the advantage.
you should
You'll have
advantage.
advantage.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Jojo.
All right. Now, which one am I supposed to click? Just my 6-pack of beer. What am I supposed to click?
Yeah, just delete it.
Six
so
pack.
you'd, like, just
Okay,
packed them all
yeah.
up and just sprayed him sprayed him with a beer.
Look, I've lost it.
Like he's just won the Grand
I
Prix.
burned this place down.
Oh,
Burn it down, Boogie.
so that was you went first. So that was your action. So, Bud, I guess you can give us a speed check. You can have advantage on it and attempt to put yourself. Sorry, go on, Martin.
Does Bud's stress reduce because he might have drank some of the beer as it flies in his face?
Phil,
Yes.
can I use explosives because I'm used to being on fire because
No,
of dealing
you
with
can't use
explosives.
Oh,
He's gonna ask every time.
You know I am. That's what this game. That's how you play this game. I get advantage because I'm cool though.
no.
You said I get advantage.
There you go. You managed to put yourself out. You did get advantage because of the beer, yeah.
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 Thank you,
Okay. So
Dana.
you managed to put yourself out without taking any more damage. So that is your action. So, Red.
Is there other robots before me because I got a
Oh,
fail?
it is.
I got a fail.
It is. Well done. Let's see. So one is attacking Dana, and one is still attacking Bud. So
Leave me alone.
So yeah, one's going to attack Dana.
And how long is it going to take Therator to do the computer thing?
It will be done a few moments after you finish this combat.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck off.
That's a. Dear.
Rude.
Right. So yeah, it attacks you with this cutting torch again, and you take. Oh, just 1 point of
that
damage.
could
Maybe
have
it
been
kind of like
worse.
use up something like kind of just spits and sputters for a little bit.
That could have been a lot worse.
Right, right, and then the other one attacks Dana.
Oh, was that on me, the one damage? Sorry, I thought that was on Dana, that one.
Yeah, that was on you.
That was me. Okay.
Oh, and the other one
Oh,
attacks
great.
Dana as well.
calm down, Phil.
no.
And Dana, you take 8 damage.
I'm barely hanging on. Wishing I had my beer. I'm just like nuzzling my fuzzy handcuffs.
I
Like,
mean, you could lick some of the beer off the floor, but that's like a bad luck if you do that.
And then go going first. So it's,
I got 2 health left. I'm 2 health left.
So then
fuck.
it's Red, and then Goody.
Okay, so we've killed one of them. One of them's
Yep.
damaged.
One of them's damaged.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and shoot another one.
Okay, which one?
The one that's taken the bit of damage.
Well, they're both taking a bit of damage. They're both taking.
Ah,
I don't think
oh,
it matters.
Oh,
No.
that is a fail. Yeah,
No.
that's a fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've only got 4 bullets left as well, guys.
Oh,
So,
no.
Yeah.
So Buddy. Oh,
Right,
Bud,
I'm
Goody.
shooting with a nail gun again then.
Okay. And the one in front of you.
Yep, with
One
advantage.
attacking you? Yes. Go on then.
Is that just because I'm cool?
Come on.
30. Come on, one whole
yes.
point of damage.
Oh.
1 point of damage. Oh. Okay.
Ah. You do better than that.
Yeah, just 1 point of damage. In fact, the nail just pings off it because that's not enough to penetrate its.
Yeah, it's got one
its armor.
reduction.
Yeah. And then, that's everybody, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
speed checks.
Come on, you guys got this. Come on.
Come on.
Oh,
That's
Oh, yeah, you
good.
got critical. Do I
Yeah,
get 2
but-
attacks?
I also got a critical.
No, unfortunately,
Hey, look at that, Tim.
Yeah.
Good job.
unfortunately, it doesn't really do anything for you.
No.
Okay. So Red. So Big Red, you go first.
By the way, Phil, are you realising that when we're failing these speed checks for initiative, we're taking stress? Are we supposed to be taking stress for initiative checks?
Yes, because it's like, yeah, you are.
Jesus Christ, this game is fucking brutal, eh?
It is
It's-
brutal.
Did you say it was me first? No.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it don't matter. It don't matter. You good.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
so
failed
close. That
I
was so
failed.
close.
I failed anyway.
Okay, so Big Red, she fired for shot and miss. So going with the nail gun again.
Yep.
Go on then.
Industrial equipment, yeah, because the nail gun's industrial equipment. Advantage because I'm
So you know
cool.
which way to point it.
I'd love if you I love if you showed the robot the label saying this is classed as industrial equipment. You're like,
Fucking
This is
60.
industrial.
I've hit rock bottom.
20
Stress has hit 20.
Ooh, dear.
Oh my gosh.
That is bad news. Okay, so
I
then
hate
the
this game.
robots attack. So one.
Fucking stupid
so yeah,
game.
one attacks
Yeah.
Dana.
Oh, that's decent.
What's the
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the bad guys
Yeah.
rolling that. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the good roll and got
Dana,
excited.
It hits you with a cutting torch for 8.
Oh.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Okay, so
Are you-
Dana.
are you-
Dana.
are you-
Yeah. Sorry. What?
Oh no, I was just like, are you wounded? Are you like?
Well, this
dead.
is my second wound now.
That's second
So I'm
wound,
dead,
so,
dead.
Yeah, Dana goes down. So
Oh.
you will make a death save, but you will only make the death save when people check on you. We did it too early before, so people don't know what state you're in until they come and check on you.
Okay.
And then the other one attacks Buddy.
As soon as that happens, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to find Daphne now.
Yep.
Or Erica, whatever.
Yeah.
Erica's an easy ride, mate. Erica
Oh, so
takes all
misses.
comers.
So the
Oh.
drone misses Goody.
Uh,
And then it would have been Dana, but she's down. Okay, so speed rolls again.
Dana down.
Dina, down.
So, Phil, to confirm, there's no like stabilizing checks in this. Like, I can't use my turn to try and.
You can try and stabilize once again. You can stop.
23, that's a
I'm gonna
success.
do that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
If you do that in the middle of combat, it'll be advantage to attack you.
Oh, great.
You'll die. You'll die.
That's 69 there.
69 should always be a crit. It should always be a crit.
It's
Okay, so-
always good.
Buddy,
So somebody else is gonna have to help Dana because I'm gonna try and kill this thing with the nail gun.
Yeah, you need to take one of them out.
Finish
at least.
him.
Oh, fuck off!
Oh.
Grr.
you feel part of yourself drift away.
Oh.
Okay, and then so then one of these the drone attacks Buddy, whatever his name is.
Bad goodie. Haha.
And that's a miss. And then the
Dodgy,
other one
dodgy.
attacks
Yeah.
Big Red.
Okay, come on.
Oh, that's a critical
Yeah.
fumble.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Yes.
a critical failure. Oh, it's a critical failure. So, in which case, I will say that
Self-destruct.
it's arc cutter. It runs out of fuel, so it can no longer use that to attack you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes, come on, boys. We've got this. Easy.
So it's my turn now, and I'm gonna try and help Sarah. So, what check? Is it intellect? I guess.
It will be intellect, yeah.
Okay. Can I use the
Okay.
industrial equipment?
What are you expecting? What are you
He's
expecting?
gonna defibrillator. He's gonna defibrillator.
Because
with it.
that's our safe word. That's
So-
the word we use. When,
So-
like, I've done a
Industrial
lot.
equipment.
Okay.
So first thing you need to do is Dana needs to make a death save because so you're checking on her, so you don't know
Oh,
what
no.
state she's in. So Dana, can you roll as a D10?
Okay.
Oh.
This is scary.
What does
I
she-
don't want to look.
What does she need?
A 2.
I rolled
okay,
a 2.
So, yeah, that's unconscious and dying. You will die in 1d5 rounds without intervention.
Five.
Oh,
So,
Not
yeah,
dead
you
yet.
make
Not
a-
dead yet.
You can make an intellect roll.
Mostly
Okay.
dead. Me?
No, red.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
you
not dead now.
So you managed to stabilize. So Dana is unconscious, but she's not dying anymore. You've managed to stabilize her.
Be like, it's you're not dead now, but we've got about 3 minutes left, so have fun with that.
Okay. I could just listen to the carnage.
And I'll put your head near the dripping beer on the floor just in case you're thirsty.
So I can
just
snip it.
a gentle lick of the charcoal beer and mixed with whatever.
Okay, I believe it's speed
All
checks
right.
again.
It is.
Oh.
But not for me, because I'm
But
mostly
not-
dead, right?
Yeah, you
Not
can
for
make
you,
one for
you're
the pocket if
mostly
you like.
dead.
Oh yeah, some of you succeeded.
Oh, I finally got a
Job.
success.
That's
Good
a success
job.
for me
Both
as well.
succeed.
Both successes.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on then, Red. You can go first. Attack what you're
Let's
doing.
try and use one of my revolver bullets.
Come on, Red.
Okay.
Come on, come on.
Oh.
I've only got 2 bullets left after this as
Oh,
well.
Did you
no.
roll with advantage? Because you're point blank.
I didn't roll with advantage, so do I get to roll again?
Yeah, roll again, roll again.
Okay.
Come
hold
on, come on, come
Let's
on.
see.
How are the dice?
Oh,
No, it's always a panic check.
Oh
The
no.
fucking
But-
plum ball.
Have you used your? Have you used your?
No, I've not used it, so
Okay, so you can do it the panic check with advantage then.
Here's your time to shine.
Good
so
luck.
what do I click for the panic?
It's in
click
the
it.
chat. It's in the
Okay,
chat at the bottom
and
there.
with advantage, which is
Oh.
Yeah, woo!
3.
Oh, failure! Oh, but you've got failure, got 3, so you're
But
having
you're
raises
jumping.
out of control.
All
It's absolutely
close
dizzy.
crew
You are
members
jumpy. You
gain
gain
2
1
stress.
And all close crew members gain 2 stress. So
Oh no.
so
Should we click
Gus
that button,
gains
don't
2
we?
stress. So yeah, you click on the button. Yeah.
Oh, is it manually? Okay.
Yeah. There's a button in the chat.
Oh, yeah,
So-
yeah, I will do
I
that.
mean,
What?
I think it makes sense. You know, my side piece nearly died, and my friend was on fire. So
Yeah.
I think stress caps out at
It's
20,
a
doesn't
stressful
it?
situation.
It does cap out at 20, yeah, but that's not necessarily great.
oh, 3. If it caps out at 20, I'm already at 20. So that's
Me
it,
too,
don't
mate,
I?
me too. I'm fucking done with life. I'm
in
ready
a
to just
mess.
fucking.
God.
Okay. So that was it's Buddy now, I believe. Yeah, it's Buddy, isn't it?
Okay, I'm going to attempt to shoot again. Myself, maybe.
Gus is like, I've had this door open for 20 minutes, guys.
What are we doing, comrades? Is it all clear?
I'm at point blank
Yeah,
range
he's
and get.
like-
Do I get advantage from point blank range, Phil?
You get advantage, yeah, because you're in close range.
I forgot to roll out advantage last time.
We know Therator's playing that famous Russian game like
Still not good
Tetris.
Still not good enough.
How many shots does the nail gun have, by the way?
32.
32.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
nice.
Wow, yeah, cool. Yeah, it's only small damage, though, isn't it? That's why. Okay, so it's speed checks again. No, it's them, isn't it? It's the robots. Okay,
No.
so one of the so
But
this
one of them's got that one of them is disabled, right? Because it has the
yeah,
thing.
that's this one here. This
Yeah,
one.
its 2 arms are
The one,
busted.
some of its arms are busted. This one, its cutting torch is busted. So this one is going to roll with advantage because it is grabbing Dana.
Oh no, she's
Oh,
failed
she's
again.
chilling.
Yeah.
Dana's just chilling, she's just having a little
I know.
relax.
Fails to grab Dana, and the
She's
other one.
sleeping.
The other one attacks Buddy with the cutting
And misses.
torch.
Misses. Doesn't miss.
Oh? No. Oh.
Bastard.
Oh,
miss.
great.
Why didn't I? Oh, I'll do it in the wrong thing. Okay, so that's 5 damage.
Okie dokie. That's not good.
No, that's not good. Close to death.
Yes,
Close to potential death.
yes.
Then speed checks again.
You two got it.
Theatre must be
Believe-
through that thing by now.
Well, it's only these combat rounds are only 10 seconds, so it's.
Oh no. Oh yes.
No.
Laboratory, are you struggling with like
Nope.
the password? Then you keep leaving caps lock on. You're like, oh shit, I didn't do it again.
Gosh.
He's forgetting to do space to do a scaffold later.
Yeah, you got it in Russia, and then you got caps lock on. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, tries to grab.
Excuse me.
Oh, again. So again, it fails to get
Yes.
Come on.
And the other one is attacking Buddy with the cutting torch.
Ah.
He missed.
Oh, and misses, just misses. Okay, so so Red.
Oh, it's my last bullet. I'm gonna kiss it and dedicate it. Dedicate it to.
Dedicated real good.
Do you know what? I look at the floor and it looks like I'm looking at Sarah's character, but I'm really looking at the bear and going like, "This is for you."
This is for you.
That's fair. That's fair.
See, come on.
Come on. That's a
Yes.
0 something.
Okay,
yes.
That's a
Yes.
0-1.
Okay.
6 damage. Yeah, that
Do I
takes it out.
kill?
It's gone. Boom.
Yes.
One left. But that's
Great
my
job.
bullet. That's all my bullets gone, guys. I've just got
Yeah.
my crowbar, so yeah.
Oh.
Well, that was
then-
an excellent use of your last bullet.
It was.
Yeah.
And then it's not me.
And then it's Buddy. Yeah, is
Is it me?
Did you pass? I thought you. Oh no, you failed. Yeah, you.
Yeah, I
so,
failed. So it
first.
goes first, then it's me.
Oh no. No,
No?
it's already gone.
Oh, you have
Yeah,
it.
yeah, they already gone.
Sweet.
Yeah. So it's you.
Okay,
Yeah.
get this, you fucking... Oh, I forgot to roll with advantage.
No, it did. Roll 2 sets. You must
Oh, we got
Oh,
critical.
I
That was a great roll.
Critical success. Boom, 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 boom. It's gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Finally. Great job.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pee because I know Phil's gonna have like some fucking like tentacle creature in the next room. So I'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna let the thing tick down for a little bit because it's a similar time that's passed
Yep.
for the combat rounds, which will be exactly a minute.
Well done surviving that,
just fight
Luis.
for-
We're getting to the end game. Oh boy.
Okay,
Definitely.
I shall adjust. I'll manually adjust this. Okay, so
How long's left on the timer?
Find the I'm just coming to that. So the last of these repair droids goes down, and so you're standing anxiously by as Gus is trying to bypass this security card reader, and finally, after what seems like hours, finally the light there's a green light comes on the card reader, and the door slides open, and there is just under 6 minutes left.
Get in that door.
Oh boy.
Whew.
Mr.
Oh
Flip,
my
come in.
god.
Get in that door as
Okay.
fast as possible.
Okay, so we'll put this room on. The engine
Core.
Okay.
And Dana, have you got like 1 health point back? I guess like you're like movable.
So it's on 0 health, but unconscious. But you'd have to carry it.
Okay, I'll carry.
Oh, I have
carry her.
0 health? Okay. I did what I did last time with the wounds, where I like... So I'm on 0 health, 2 wounds,
Yeah.
is what it should say? Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
you're
Got it.
barely alive. You're not dead, but yeah, you're just kind of unfortunately just a spectator now. Okay, so yeah, you're in the engine core. So you're in this massive, this huge chamber. And in fact, I'll show you the picture for it. There we go. Engine core.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Nice.
Yep.
So you're in this massive change of thrumming turbines and plasma vents, and there is a cracked terminal in front of you that is counting down. You're not sure what this. Well, actually,
It doesn't match
Red, you
the
do know what
thing.
this time is because you see it's not to the collision, it's to the reactor till the reactor overloads, till the engine
Okay.
core overloads, and you can see all the like pipes, the cooling pipe things are all starting to groan as pressure is building up, and you can see like steam and water leaking out of them, and there is like there's this terminal there in front of you, and there is one other door out of this room that says escape hatch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Escape hatch, not escape pod. Escape hatch. not pod.
Wait, if I
The
see
hatch.
the terminal, I'm gonna run over it quickly.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna go over to carry my side piece or current piece or who knows to the escape hatch or exit, whatever you said. Not the
Okay.
escape pod though.
So you're taking Dana to the through the hatch then, through the escape hatch.
In the safest method that is possible, by the way.
You
not,
can
know,
literally,
like-
if you want, you can literally just carry her over and go through the door, go through the corridor through the door into the corridor towards escape.
Oh sweet. I'll be like, I know you're kind of unconscious, but we're okay. I mean, you're gonna be
We're
in a
fine. We're
I mean,
fine.
you're gonna have to do a bit of walking when you get out of this crumbly hole, but you'll be fine.
Okay, so you head in. We'll
Yeah.
we'll come back to you two in a moment. So there's this console in front of you. They can like see the engine, the engine core is on the verge of like about less than an hour away from just going critical and exploding, taking
Yeah.
out the entire thing. It's less than 5 minutes till the tunneling machine reaches the colony.
Okay.
And you can also on the another alert comes up, and it says plasma venting in 2 minutes.
Oh, sikkert.
And you can both take a stress if you could take a stress, but I think that you can't take a stress. So I'm gonna make you make a panic check. The pair.
Oh, I
of
can
you.
take a stress.
That me.
Oh, you can take a stress if you can't.
Oh,
So buddy, you take a. You two are okay. You're oblivious. I mean, you're unconscious.
How
But
do
buddy,
I-
you must make a panic check. Theritor, you can take a stress.
How do I make a
Yeah, I think
panic
once
check
it's
from
there,
the sheet?
Click on the stress. If you click on stress, it'll do
Oh
it.
yeah.
On the word
Ah.
stress. Oh! Your heartbeat races out of control. You start to feel dizzy, spiraling. You gain new condition. Panic checks are now at disadvantage, and so you click on the button that says spiraling, and it adds spiraling.
Great.
Great.
Yeah, you suffer from this condition with a severity of 1.
So yeah, I'm like,
So go on, Theritor.
yeah. So Gus is like you looking around and hearing this alarm and going. I just look to Bud. Bud, assist me on the computer right now. Come, I will tell you what to do. Come on.
I'll try to
Assist me.
assist them.
Okay.
I'll try.
Okay, so you're looking at the console, looking it over. There is a scanner.
A scanner.
There's a scanner that requires some kind of like security code.
Hack
Oh
it.
shit! I need to try to hack into the system. I need to try to hack through the password.
Okay.
Okay, that will take you more than 2 minutes.
Oh, skikkert. Oh. Do we know what it could be? Oh shit.
You can make an intellect roll if you want. You can both
Yeah.
make an intellect roll.
Try capital letter password 1 2 3.
Yeah.
With computer film?
No, it's just a straight
he says-
intellect, just a straight
okay.
intellect roll. Yeah, you're just giving it you like an idea roll.
No. Oh, check it out.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a scanner. It's waiting like a for a barcode to be scanned, essentially, like the barcode on the wristband that
Okay.
that Buddy picked up.
So
off
I'll
that
give it a.
corpse.
I'll scan that.
Yeah,
Okay.
slam it on. Slam
Okay,
it on,
so
comrade.
you scan that, you run that across the scanner, and it unlocks the console to allow you to start initiating the shutdown of the engine core.
Go, shut it down, shut it down, shut it down. Gus, go,
Yeah, I'm
go.
So
shutting
you
it.
need to make a intellect check. You can use your computer's skill,
Okay.
of course.
And advantage is helping me?
Sorry?
Yeah, and advantage because the body's helping me? Or...
No, you can't.
Oh,
It can't
okay.
help. It can't help.
Oh boy, let's
I'm
see.
screaming in his ear. Fucking shut it down.
Oh,
Oh, no way. Look how close that
It's
is.
not classed as industrial equipment being like a massive energy
No,
core.
it's computer. So you've got at least one more check before the plasma event. Maybe one more check. For the
Okay.
plasma. But
Okay.
we're gonna go back to into the other room where our young lovebirds have made it to into the room with the escape hatch room.
So is it- What is it?
Oh well, you're about to find out.
Better not have a it better be like the ending scene of Fifth Element, where
Okay.
it's just like a sexy tube for us to have sex in, not like
So-
a robot in it.
So the walls of this small room, this small corridor, are dripped with condensation. At the end of the corridor is a sealed escape pod. Its window
okay.
fogged over. Just to the side of it is a red lever that reads "Emergency Eject."
okay.
Okay, I mean, I guess I can vaguely talk to my friend. I'd be like,
She's
Okay, she
unconscious. She's totally unconscious.
oh yeah, but I'm kind of crazy now, so I'm
Oh
just
yeah.
I'm going a bit crazy.
He's talking to her anyway.
I'm doing all the. I'm doing
He's
the
got a broken neck.
I'm doing the ventriloquist thing, like, what do you think we should do, honey? And she's like, well. I'm like, okay. And he's like, women be shopping. I'm like, I guess we could, like, wait for our friends. If I could do that.
Okay, so right.
Oh
I'm just gonna
my
pause
gosh,
this one. I'm just
okay.
going to pause this 1 second. So Goody, you look at, you kind of look. There's the PDA is like flashing. You look it up, and there's less than a minute left till the tunneling machine impacts the colony.
Come on, Moser, get it fixed. Come on, comrade. Shut it
So
down.
you'll be one. So you've got one more check before it hits the colony, and before the plasma. There's a plasma release.
Yeah, okay.
Plasma.
Can I
what's the word?
shout to them, like, there's an escape pod, as well, like, loudly? So
Yeah.
They
Uh,
can,
Shut it down to save
No,
all
no,
people.
because there's like a corridor. There's two heavy doors and a corridor in between the engine core and
Okay.
where you
And
are.
alarms ringing as well.
Yeah,
fair enough.
there's all the noise. No, there's no way they could hear you. So yeah, you've got one last chance.
Everyone cross your fingers, use any
got
luck.
this,
So
Sam.
what are
You've got
you?
this,
What are you
Bertha,
two?
you've got this.
What are you doing, Red?
Oh, Red, I'm gonna go. How far's the lever to the escape pod?
It's literally just like maybe 10 feet away.
I want to go. I guess I have to. Is it like where we can get in? Because I kind of want to put Sarah's character in and then be ready to eject it.
Yeah, it's literally like a lever to like open it.
Okay. Because I kind of want to put Dana in it,
Okay.
so I'm not in it, and wait for the other guys, and then
Okay. So
So
yeah, so
we're-
you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll put her in the escape pod. I'll wait
Okay.
outside, like
So
at
you
the
open-
entrance. Yeah,
Yeah.
open it. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my
so-
gosh.
So you pull the lever and it opens up. It's like a kind of a double seal, like like an airlock. So it opens the inner one and then the one to the pod, and it opens up, and this pod is only equipped to carry 3 people.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Oh.
I put my hand over mouth to kill it. No, I don't.
She's mostly dead anyway.
The
She
last
is
thing I say
mostly
to it's
dead
like,
anyway.
I'd be like, "You're really hot, but I'm gay," and then just kill it. No.
So yeah, so in the pod, and there's basically the button.
shit.
There's a button on the inside to like you kind of like a big red button. You get hit to like launch it.
No, wait, I know
Okay.
Tetris. I can
And
play as
there
Tetris
is-
with human corpses. I can play with Tetris.
We'll fit in.
So
We'll
there's
fit
alarms
for
going
him.
off. There's lights. All of a sudden, red lights start flashing. There's alarms going off, and they're not like over the speakers, like the engine core critical.
Okay.
I'll put Sarah's Dana's character in one of the seats,
Okay.
and then I'll wait at the door, and I'm obviously not going to tell them anything. I'll let
Okay.
them all in. I might.
Okay. So
Okay.
So Gus, give us an intellect check with your
Yeah,
computer.
let's see
Come
it.
on, Gus.
All right, I'm clicking now.
Oh. Run! Run!
Yeah, we're just gonna have to run onto this escape pod.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do this and like it can't lock you out, and then suddenly the room is engulfed in white hot plasma, killing you both instantly.
Oh. Oh.
What? That's not nice.
In any field session, we had at least some player kills, deaths. That's what's this.
Okay, and just seconds later, there's the whole thing just shudders as it impacts the mining outpost, just chewing through it, absorbing the buildings, the people, absorbing it, and just processing these people. It just destroys, consumes the outpost.
Oh.
I guess as this happened before the
And you feel the heat. Maybe even like maybe even the plasma even burns through the doors, and like plasma flames come through into this corridor, like this wall of heat, not forcing you back.
Oh.
I'll press the button as I fall back.
You go inside and press the button. Okay, you press the button.
I mean, once if I can see like the town and the.
Oh, you can't see anything. You just feel it, and you just
I press the button. I just sit down and I'm like, yeah, it is cool, because I'm the only conscious one.
Okay.
Press the button and
Whoa.
whatever happens then when I put the escape pod, which blasts into the rock of the moon. I don't know where we go.
So the tunneling thing has been heading along the surface towards the. Anyway, let's hopefully this works.
That's so cool.
That's cool.
Oh, I did not see anything on the screen. It was just black for me.
That was
Did you not see
really
the
cool.
It was black for a bit, and then it did the thing.
Oh.
Video
was
must
a
not be
little dela- mine was
must
a
not be
little
available in your
delayed.
country or something.
Okay.
It's because he said he was Russian and the AI's gone, not here.
Okay, so from orbit, you can see as the pod just blasts you up into the atmosphere and out beyond the orbit of this of the moon. Below you on the surface, you can see this scar cut through the surface of the moon as the machine continues its relentless tunneling, just totally cutting straight through the outpost, totally obliterating it, and consuming the mining outpost, and eventually, potentially, the entire moon. Although hours later, there's a huge flash as the engine core goes critical and destroying the tunneler. But long after it's wiped out the mining outpost, and everybody in it.
Ooh.
Wow.
So the ejector
Wow.
capsule, like it, trajectory, it blasts away from the moon, and like I say, from above, the moon appears unscathed, apart from this deep gash left by the machine, and the remains of the outpost. But you find yourself adrift. The nothing but static comes across the emergency broadcast system inside the escape pod. No signals reach you. No voices can be heard. Just a blanket of static.
That's creepy.
And as you float alone, essentially alone in the void, nursing your injuries and nursing Dana, there's no direction, only emergency supplies and a failing transponder.
Goodness.
And that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I mean, I'm hopeful. I'm still alive.
For now.
I still have hope.
For now.
I mean, yeah. No, I like
Wow.
it. I mean, hopefully
That was a
Dana
fun story.
That was
I mean,
a good
hopefully
one.
Dana will wake up eventually.
You can always eat it.
Hopefully.
You can always eat her.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I've got like a few more days, like approaching
True,
and
true.
stuff.
But yeah, so that's the end.
Amazing. Thank you,
Very
Phil.
nice. Very nice.
I did like
Thank
it.
you.
Very good, Phil. Thank you very much. That was a lot of
fantastic.
fun. Lots of fun.
Oh man.
Let me say goodnight to my video on
Okay,
YouTube, and then we'll do your Twitch raids after that, fella.
All right, I'm just
Can I
everybody.
I guess we can do this after, but can I ask questions about if we could have succeeded after this?
Yeah, we'll do it after. We'll do a,
yeah, of
deep,
course you can.
do a debrief after I've
Because
closed this. Then.
because I really liked it, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I'd be interested, like, you know.
Yeah, I want a debrief after,
Was it
after
possible?
we do this. Yeah, I want to know. Right, okay. Thanks very much for the game, Phil. Thank you very much for playing with me, Sarah, Martin,
You're
and
most
Teresa.
welcome.
Thank you very much for watching, everyone. We're RxOliver and the gang. This was Mothership Down the Hatch. See you soon. Good night.
And
Bye.
good night.